are back.
Oh.
With
Get live, it's the BigJive MMA Show. The big prize, we don't switch sides, never lay low. Big Brian Petrie here to serve you till you roll ahead. And novice in the duo, show you how to play the card. Get live, it's the BigJive MMA Show. The big prize, we don't switch sides, never lay low. Big Brian Petrie here to serve you till you cold. Hey, Jive, yeah, the duo making plays and make them bold.
I won't give you the whole thing. I just got to get a little taste in there for the boys. I wasn't here last week. How to represent Big Griff. What's up, hey, Jive? What's up, chat? Let's get going, baby.
we're back,
Thank
baby.
you. All is good. Yes. Let me address at the top of the show. Sorry, I got a ton of messages here. Stepfather's doing good. He got in a car accident. Wasn't his fault, but got a nice little bang on his head. Got a concussion. So I was last week driving around quite a bit. Got his rental car on Saturday, so he's all good to go now. He's dealing with the insurance, but he's up and moving. He's fine. We got very lucky. It was a pretty nasty car accident. Someone hit him head on. All the messages and everything was fantastic. Thank you, Hayden, for continuing the show. I did not want the show not to go on when that happened. The show must go on no matter what. And Hayden killed it. Thank you for all the messages. And then to address the second thing, the audio for 2 weeks has not been up. From here on out, the audio will be up. 2 weeks ago for the London card, I had a corrupted file. I then bought a service for $200 to basically eliminate any corrupted files. And then last week, obviously with the stepdad thing, the only time I could have really posted the audio was like Sunday after the fights, and who the fuck wants to listen to all that afterwards? So the audio will be on all platforms moving forward. So that's I apologize on me for the past 2 weeks. I know we've been getting a lot of messages about that. And that's about it, man. Let's get to some fights. You know what I mean?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited for some fights this Saturday. I'm sure people in the chat are probably not too excited about this card in general.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the best card out there, but as always, we're going to break them all down. We'll give you our thoughts, and we're going to have a good time while we're doing it.
Sure am.
The thumbnail this week. I heard somebody say I look a little fruity. Or
Yeah.
zesty.
You look a little, my mouth is a little off in that. My mouth is a little off in that. I look very Italian, which I appreciate. I appreciate the Italian to me. But yeah, I mean it's good. Yeah, you look very like, hey, I'll take a dick in my ass anytime. I'm open to anybody for sure because of the smile and then like kind of the head tilt or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But I know you're a heterosexual man. But that is the vibes I'm getting for sure.
Yeah, the neck posture looks like I'm trying to poke my butt out or something.
And then the shirt's not helping, right? Like if it looks kind of glittery or whatever.
Hey,
so
nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Job was pretty good. Yeah.
Not at the Roxbury looking at. I don't know what the Roxbury is, but I'm assuming it's like a gay club or something.
Night of the Roxbury was a movie with Will Ferrell back in the day. You're too young. Late 90s. They, the whole idea, they played with their nose. They did coke. They were straight. They tried to get women. They didn't. But they kind of wore outfits like that.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, anything else before we hop into the recap here, BP? I mean,
nothing, bro.
How did you do last Saturday? Did you put any bets in?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got to put bets in, so I whiffed big on my sicko parlay was actually one fight away, and that one fight was Chase Hooper, who's also my empty the clip. So I went heavy on Hooper, and I went heavy on him by sub. That was a swing and a miss. The only thing that saved me was I was so goddamn confident in Chiesa by sub in round one. I went heavy on that, and that saved my day. I went horrible in the prelims. I did really good because I got McKinney round one. I got Chiesa sub round one, which is a nice number. And then I think I flushed it all away in the main event. My winnings, that is. So we're down on the night. So not a banner night. Looking to rebound for sure.
Yeah, my night was pretty decent. I mean, it's been rough in 2026, so I thought I made some pretty good calls. So let's recap how it went. BP's empty the clip.
We'll get him next time.
Mission failed.
Yeah.
Or Chase.
Yeah, I love Chase Hooper, right? I think some things need to change on him. Obviously, there's skills there. You know, he's young enough, but you're getting hit too much, and you're not built to get hit too much. So we definitely got to change something there for Mr. Hooper. Thought he matched up well with Lance Gibson. I thought if it went to the ground, he'd be okay. I didn't think Lance Gibson was a powerhouse, but you know, Chase gets hit a lot, and Gibson went out there and did what he did. And it's hard to boo Lance Gibson considering he was emotional. That was his dream. You know, he was kind of from Seattle, born there at least. His dad fought in the UFC, so him getting a win is pretty cool. But it sucks seeing a guy like Chase lose because he's part of 3PC. I don't know him personally, but yeah. That was a bad one. And I feel even worse because I told my guys, my BigJive guys, my MMA, my guys who are here that I would never lose, and I lost. So we got to come back with a vengeance to this week, and we're going to do that, babe.
Well, I didn't do it publicly, BP, but I faded your empty the clip.
Oh, I know. The group chat I wasn't very active, but it wasn't, you know, and I followed you on Instagram. I saw your little fucking, you know, whatever you posted on your stories when Gibson won. Listen, fade me. I'm not ever going to hurt my feelings.
I'm kind of happy though, because I was going to only play him by decision because I didn't think Gibson had like much power on the feet. Like I was like, I mean, he's no Alexander Hernandez, right? He's no Steve Garcia. But I played his money line. I played it, you know, didn't get greedy, got it done. But poor Chase, man, he just not look good, man. Did not look good.
He didn't. He did not.
My empty the clip went through though. All right, BP. I think last week when you weren't here, I went through it in my head, and I think I was on like a 5 or 6 week losing streak. I think it was 5-week losing streak on empty the clip.
Oh no.
And now finally we got one through. Michael my KO or sub. It looked like the freest money out there. I
really did.
It looked like he had no. It was a no doubter. Like the way he just took him down, took his back. That was it. Like it was so quick. Nico,
I'm not throwing shots at Matty Betts, right? Because Matty Betts, you know, he was really needed that leg of Chiesa by KO when, you know, 100 grand or whatever it was. And I just did not see that happen. I did not see Chiesa. Well, who has he ever KO'd? I was like, he's going to take him down.
I was on it too. I mean,
know. I'm just like, I mean, it's easy.
Like you gotta sprinkle a little bit.
I know it's easy for me to sit here and say that now, but watching Matty watch it and then he like threw a pillow or something. He was very angry. I'm like, man, I feel bad for the guy, but why was he so heavy on the KO? I was surprised, but again, it's easier for me sitting here saying that now. But
yeah, it's a number thing.
Yeah.
And trust me, I mean, I've been around Matty long enough. It doesn't matter if it's like the longest long shot in the world. If it loses, he's gonna act like he just lost like a -400 bet. Like that's how he acts, you know.
Passion, man. I love it.
So yeah, I mean, just think about it though. Like if Chiesa, you know how Nico like threw him on his head or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Chiesa could have bonked his own, or Price could have bonked his own game. If Chiesa ends up on top and Price is like, I know he has a great rear naked choke, I'm not going to give him my neck. Chiesa, a couple ground and pound shots.
Sure. But Nico Price hasn't slept a full night's sleep in probably 12 years because his kids, he doesn't think, right? And he went in there and then leading up to the fight, I mean, you can only take this with a grain of salt. Kessler just saying, I'm going to fucking submit this guy. I'm going to take him down and submit him. I don't care. Right. And I'm like, okay, well, that's enough for me. I mean, this guy's in his hometown. He wants to go out with got him there. Right. We'll want him the Ultimate Fighter contract. Rear naked choke. Send off. Rear naked choke. I mean, it was kind of poetic. And Nico's just a wild man. He just doesn't give a shit. Like, Kess is very good on the back, very good in the rear naked choke. But when like Nico kind of was like, okay, you got me. He got me. I tried to slam him in your head a couple times. Yeah. That's all I got. You got the neck. Yeah.
I'm retiring too.
Yeah, right.
Well, the 3-punch parlay was an absolute failure.
Oof.
We went 0 for 3.
We did.
I mean, Silly Gilly Goose, who went undefeated on his picks the week prior, gave us the dog. So we were dead on arrival, but then it got even worse. I mean, Barber gets fucking destroyed. And then Adesanya goes down.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if you lose 1, 2, or all 3.
It's lost.
Still a loss.
The Silly Gilly guys are great. They asked me if they can tag us in it and post it on their Instagram. I said, yeah, of course. And then I just checked Instagram before, and there's a couple comments like, bro, you guys went 0-3. They're giving us shit. Yeah, we did. We went 0-3, babe. You know what I mean? That's almost harder than going 3 for 3, right? Almost harder. I mean, we had 2 favorites and an underdog. Tybura had the closest fight. Grasso destroyed Barber, where it made me concerned. And then Izzy just forgot how to fight. Like, what the fuck was that, bro? You had a really good first round. You were chopping up Pfeiffer's legs, and then you just decide to stand in front of him. It's like, huh? What are we doing? Like that it just, I'm an Izzy guy. Like, I saw Izzy fight in Atlanta. Like, he was one of my favorite fighters at one time. I was on my old show, MMA Takes. I used to have a store where you could buy like merch, and I made like an Izzy shirt to wear to UFC 236. Like, that's how big of a fucking fan I was. A custom Izzy shirt. And then he fought Gaslam, and it was one of the best fights I've ever seen. Obviously I became a fan, and the guy has fallen off a lot. I think mentally too, physically, sure. But it's hard to fight. It's hard to win. It's hard to get up from the bottom when you got a lot of money in the bank account, right? And you've already did everything you've already wanted to do. Those situations are tough, and it hurts seeing Izzy lose. But whatever. Just because I think Joe Pfeiffer's such a fucking phony too, dude. Fucking phony Pfeiffer. Fuck out of here, crybaby. I fucked up. So everyone, I'm a man of God now because I can't keep my dick in my pants. Fuck off. Because before, when he got the show on the Contender Series, it was like, oh, I was homeless and now I'm here and shit like that. And it's like, dude, fuck you. There's always a sad story with this guy, and it's always about him. You know what I mean? And I'm not a religious person, but I really don't like seeing someone, maybe he is religious. Maybe he is. I don't know. But like, the reason you're doing this whole, I was going to kill myself, I found God, is because you cheat on your girlfriend. You probably cheat on your girlfriend multiple times too. You fucking bag of shit, right? I just, I have no sympathy for him whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, Carlos hit me with a nice chat here. Just want to say, I know that Joe Pfeiffer video probably didn't do the numbers you expected it to, but I think it was a fucking awesome video. People need to be red pilled or they'll end up like Joe. Yeah, I mean, I made a video about it, the whole thing, and honestly, it's a completely different video than I've ever done, but I didn't even know what it was gonna do. Did a couple thousand views, which is all right, but I was gonna maybe do a part 2. Because I did that before he had the Ariel Helwani interview. And then I watched the Ariel Helwani interview, and I was like, it got even worse. After I listened to him on Ariel Helwani, I was like, holy shit, dude. So I might do that. I might not. I don't know. It's like.
No, he deserves it. Pile on, dude. Like,
it's not even about piling on. It's like.
Pile on him. Fuck him.
I don't know. I mean, like, I was in the process of like making the second video, and I'm like, this dude's just fucking lost, man. Like,
he's lost soul. Yeah, he really is
lost. You can see like so many, because he's like always talking about himself, right?
It's always about him.
It's always about himself, and you can see like the different things that he kind of like weaponizes a little bit.
He reminds me a lot of my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is the most narcissistic person in the world. And he's also like, hey, I go to church and I'm a man of God, so I can't do any wrong. But yet he's using Christian mingle, and he's one night standing these Christian girls. And it's like, wait a second, bub. Like, what? Like, you can't have it both ways here. Reminds me a lot, personality wise, of Joe Pfeiffer. It's sickening.
Yeah. Before he did the Ariel Helwani interview, and I promise we won't spend too much time on this, but
we're going to do the whole show on what a piece of shit Joe Pfeiffer is. Trust me. Okay.
Before I watched the Ariel Helwani video, I was like, okay, he cheated on his girl. She got upset about it. He threatened to kill himself. She was like, don't kill yourself. We'll get back together. And then now he's like trying to right his wrongs, right? But then after the Ariel Helwani interview, I find out that they aren't like really together yet. Like they haven't really made up yet. So basically his whole fight week was like dedicated towards trying to like put on this persona to like show her that he's a changed person and that like he loves her. And then the fact that she didn't know that he almost took his own life, and he drops that bomb in front of millions of people. And then she's probably at home like, oh my God, I feel so bad, right? Like I feel so bad. Like that's definitely like a weaponized thing.
Yeah, he's manipulating her for
He's,
sure. Yeah,
manipulating her. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I get around to it. But
yeah, there's another guy who I knew in my life who weaponized just religion. He was a basketball coach that was sleeping with players like sisters and mothers and shit. And he was a married man. And then they went through some shit. And then like his whole Facebook became like, I'm a changed man. Him and his wife's wedding rings were like on top of a Bible. Like, oh, we're together and we believe in this and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like 2 weeks later, like they divorced. She kicked him out because he didn't really change. He had changed for appearances. He had changed to get his way for just that little bit, but he's not really changed. And I get a really strong vibe with Joe Piper like that. Just the guy just stinks.
It's tough. It's tough because it's the worst. Like weaponizing like a religion to like manipulate somebody. It's just it's a bad thing. But
it's bad.
All right. Well, the sicko parlay you mentioned earlier was almost hit. It was dead on arrival, but the last two legs did hit. Those were easy cashes, honestly. But
yeah, it really was. I almost gave out Chiesa sub round 1 in the sicko. And I'm like, nah. What is? Because I really want to win it. I'm like, we'll just keep it the way it is. And I really thought, again, I really was confident in Chase if it hit the ground to wrap something up. And then, like you said, that fight obviously was first. Dead on arrival. McKinney came out, does what he does in round 1, still didn't get a bonus, which is crazy, even though technically he gets that $25K finish bonus. He just didn't get a performance in the night bonus. But that guy's dangerous in that first fucking minute, bro. You just got to circle and just put your hands up. And he did what he did. And then Chiesa again. I mean, Chiesa fought a corpse. I mean, someone said it, I think in the one of the comments. He's fighting a corpse. Yeah, he fought a dead Nico Price. It was just like, okay, let me get my final paycheck. I'm gonna retire, and then next year I'll be in bare knuckle. Like, let me do that.
Oh God, no. Nico
100%. Let me out. Poly Market, Kashi, whatever. Open the lineup right now. By the end of 2027, does Nico Price fight in a bare knuckle fight? The answer is going to be 100% yes. Put me down for yes.
I don't think it's going to be bare knuckle. I think it's going to be dirty boxing.
Okay. Yeah, same thing. I mean, not really the same thing, but he'll fight again, and it won't be in the UFC. Boxing. I don't even know if it'll be in MMA. I mean, maybe the PFL will dust them off. The PFL, but like, hey, we need some people. No. Yeah, I don't know. They like the old guys.
No, they're not going to bring him in. I think after Brian Battle lost to Evelyn, I think they might do Brian Battle, Nico Price, dirty boxing.
Yeah, that might make sense. I mean, Brian Battle looked good. I mean, he fought a complete scrub in dirty boxing, but yeah, I mean, Brian Battle just got absolutely ragdogged by Johnny Ebben. That was great. That was another parlay I had. I had Alexi Prograti. I can't pronounce his name. He fought Julio Arce. He's a kid that's big on TikTok and stuff. Really good personality. 7-0. He's a stud. I had him and Evelyn parlayed.
I trained with Pregande a bunch.
Have you? Yeah, he seems like I don't know him or anything. I've reached out to him to try to get him on 3PC because he does really good content. He never got back to me, but yeah, I just know he's a stud. And I thought Julio Arce, he was. I mean, they both were favorites, so it wasn't like I won a bunch of money, but put them together, cut that number, and yeah, he almost finished Arce, and then Evelyn just fucking destroyed Brian Battle. Not even close.
Yeah. I'm not a big Brian Battle guy.
No.
I don't even understand why people think he's like a fan favorite. I think he's a fucking bozo. Like
bozo.
I listened to an interview.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said, you know what I mean? Like 40 times. It's like, dude, I think we get it, bro. We get it.
We know what you mean, Bob. We know what you mean. I love how he's like, he was so upset when he got cut by the UFC when he went to like dirty boxing or whatever. And he's just like, man. It's like, bro, you miss weight so many times, twice, and then you weren't apologetic about it. You were treating people like shit. You got an arrogant attitude backstage, right? It's like, yeah, the UFC doesn't need you, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go.
They don't at all. My sicko parlay was somewhat dead on arrival. Giannis decision. I thought we should have got it.
Yeah.
And then the Bulgari Mansur fight. That was a sweat to go to decision, and it ended with about 90 seconds left. But honestly, after like the first round, I was like, there's no chance Mansur makes it to decision, man. He's getting fucked up. He gave as much as he could, but there was not much he could do. And then, of course, Barber gets slumped in round 1. So at least I didn't hit the first two, and then I was like,
Yeah, right. We have hope.
home.
And then Barber gets
Take me home.
murdered.
Well, we're both still up on the sicko parlays, but
Yeah, we are, kid.
yeah, before we get into the breakdown here, I mean, we're almost 20 minutes in. I got to say to everyone in the chat, appreciate y'all for being here. And I got to give a shout out to last week's fight pick leader that is going to be taking me on head-to-head this week. MMA Bout Stocks was up 5.35 units on the three-punch combo fight pick leaderboard for UFC Seattle. 9-3, up over 5 units. Silly for the Gilly. Nice. Was that the same guy or a different guy?
I think they're different. Silly for the Gilly. I don't know. Silly
number 20.
That's phenomenal.
Where's BP here?
You're gonna break your mouse. You got to scroll that so far down. I don't think. Oh, there I am. Okay, I made it. Oh,
dang! I guess a lot
bro.
of people were in the red.
Yeah, bro. I had a rough card, like I said. Like it's so funny because like the way that, like, obviously we pick every fight. We don't bet generally on every fight. I was actually close to having a pretty good night, but like I said, I dumped my winnings on Adesanya, and yeah, we know how that happens.
Yeah. Well, this Saturday, me and MMA Bout Stocks are going to go head to head for a $500 prize, and he made a video.
Sure did, dude. He called you out, bro.
This is all thanks to the 3-Punch Combo website. Where you
replay it.
I'm doing a 1v1 against Mr. Hey Jive Picks here for $500. This is all thanks to the 3-Punch Combo website, where you can talk about MMA with other people, even fighters like Steve Garcia, Chase Hooper, Fatima Klein, and many more. And they made a contest last week. Whoever's up the most units on the UFC picks gets to choose a 1v1 between Hey Jive or BP, and I pick Hey Jive. Sure, I've been a fan since 2023, but now there's a new dog in the yard, and that's me. So for this week's card, we're both going to put our full card picks, and whoever's up the most units is going to win $500. And best believe I'm not losing this, bro. I need that 500. I'm here to show everybody who knows ball for real. And your boy Moicano's going to get smashed this weekend. He's already getting emotionally smashed by Bitcoin, and now he's going to get physically smashed by Chris Duncan. And one last thing.
But I cannot afford to lose.
I like the fire.
I like that dude, man. I like that a lot.
But it's war. It's now time for war. So let's lock the fucking EP.
Lock in. He's smart. He didn't go against me. I mean, you guys saw me. I was ranked 94, 5-7 last week.
Right?
Smart man. Not going against me.
Results? Did he check the results from last?
Fucking dude being hot. All right, smart guy. But no, that video was good, bro. That video was good, man.
He's taking the tougher path, taking on me this week.
Yeah.
Instead of BP. All right, boys, let's hop into the fights. I like the trash talk. I do too. Did you tape this fight? Did you
yeah, bro, come on, bro. You know me, I'm on it.
We got a lightweight bout here. Kai Kamaka comes in at -160, taking on Dakota Hope, who sits at +140. Dakota Hope, 0-0, making his UFC debut at 29 years of age, trains at 4 Ounce Fight Club in Texas with Joshua Van, Alden Correa, Daniel Pineda. So he trains with some good guys. He's 11-1. He's taking on Kai Kamaka, who's coming back to the UFC. He was in the UFC for 4 fights, went 1-2-1, won his first fight, lost his second fight by KO, then lost a split decision, then went to a draw, and then got cut. And since then has been in Bellator, PFL, Tough Enough, and he has been grinding to get back to the UFC and finally gets his shot. I don't even know why they made this fight.
Yeah.
But they made it. And I think, Kamaka's been on the radar for a while to come back, but he hasn't really had like any signature win or like any great performance because he's a decision merchant. The guy is constantly going to decision, but he finally got a KO, a nasty KO at that in his last one against Michelle Lima. So they give him the contract back, and here he is as a -160 favorite. What do you think, BP? Are we trusting the UFC veteran here against the bull in Dakota Hope? What do you think?
Yeah, I was curious why they put this came together last minute. And I love the video of Kai Kamaka waking up his little daughter, telling her that he's back in the UFC. Kai Kamaka did some decent things outside the UFC. He went 6-1 in Bellator. He fought Diego Brandao, lost a split decision, very close fight. I think the UFC was like, if Kai can get through Diego, old Diego, we'll give him another shot. He didn't, but then he rebounded well with a knockout loss. Dakota Hope, here's a guy who I don't know much about. I tape studied him, decent little striking with him. Reps Muay Thai, has that classic Muay Thai stance. Wouldn't say overwhelming power, but a lot of decision wins with his technique, with his striking. He's pretty athletic. He's pretty stout in there. He's hard to finish. His one loss comes from a guy who's a bit of a journeyman who just kind of outworked him in David Bosnick. And I think that's what Kai Kamaka is going to do here. Kai Kamaka knows how to win a decision, right? He knows how to stay out of the fire, knows how to stay not getting finished, and really kind of well-rounding his game with some takedowns, mixing everything in. I think that's going to be a little too much for Dakota Hope. Dakota Hope getting his UFC debut at 29. Not a lot of flashy stuff out there. Maybe I'm wrong about him. I like Kai Kamaka in this body. I like Kai Kamaka probably by decision. I don't see it getting the finish. I think Kai Kamaka is going to go in and get a decision. It's going to be, I think, maybe a pretty easy fight for him. Maybe round one might be a little hairy, maybe a little UFC jitters. Like, I got to get this one. I got to win this. I've been here before. And then I think he'll round into form and get a decision win. Give me Kai Kamaka, baby, with those sick-ass tattoos, bro.
Yeah, man, I want to go Kai Kamaka, but
You can go Kai Kamaka.
dude, this guy is like, I think he's a solid fighter.
Yeah.
And I met him when I went to Extreme Couture. He's a super nice guy. He's hitting pads. He looked fast. He looked good. He looks good, man. He looks like a good fighter. But
Sure.
when he's in there, he's just like, it kind of seems like he's at like a sparring tempo. It's like he's in your face, but he's like feinting. Then it's like leg kick, and then it's, he just doesn't separate at all. Most of his losses are actually like split decision losses.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they could have gone the other way, but he does have one win by split. You look at his like last 4 losses, they're all split decisions. And I just don't know that he really separates enough for me to like really like him at like minus 160. If he was minus 110, I'd be like, sure. Yeah. Because he's tough to wrestle. He's not going to get blown out in the striking by any means. But I think it's just going to be a competitive fight that probably goes to decision. I think the plus 140 on Hope is probably the side to go to, considering he's got the grappling upside as well. But I've seen Hope hurt on the regional scene as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if Kai, coming off the KO, really lets his hands go, if he seizes this opportunity, I feel like Kai Kamaka could take it and maybe even finish him. But I just don't really know if I can trust him to do that, because every time he goes out there, it's like close decision.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of a dog or pass as far as a betting standpoint goes.
If you put your money on Dakota, you have no hope. Hey,
great one, BP. Great. I mean, BP is back in full form after the week off. He's
shooting him out of the sky with that one, baby.
Out there.
It's Kai Kamaka all day. It's when they changed the name to Extreme Manure.
Wow.
Dicks Insider. Always got one in the chamber. Always got one in the chamber.
Guys all seem to be sparring fighters.
fighters.
Maybe. You know what? You actually kind of have a point there. Because, I mean, Mansoor, Kamaka, who's another guy? I just thought Zal Huber was for a while. I mean, I know he left, but yeah, I mean, you're probably not. I mean, Strickland is like all sparring, I don't know, man. You might be onto something there, but you can't bet a guy with a women's name. That's fair. That's fair. All right, we can move on from that one. Probably nobody's that interested. Let's go to some women.
Yeah, the people are going to be interested in this one.
BP's back. He knows chicks. Dione Barbosa comes in at minus 130, taking on Melissa Gatto. Sits at plus 110. Gatto, 3-2 in the UFC. She is coming off a long layoff. The last time she fought was the infamous Tit KO against Tamiris Vidal. That was May of 2024. So nearly 2 years off for Melissa Gatto, but she's still only 29. Dione Barbosa, 2-2 in the UFC. Her wins are not great, but her losses are respectable. Karine Silva, Miranda Maverick, and her wins are Ernesta Karikate and Diana Bobito. So, I'm not really sure where to put Dione Barbosa at this point, but I feel like these girls match up pretty well. They're both pretty decent strikers, good grapplers. I don't really see either one running away with the fight. I think it'll probably come down to a close decision again. So betting side, I'd probably say the plus money.
Yeah.
But I could also see Barbosa, getting the advantage with her boxing. I think she's a little bit faster with her hands. And I think in the smaller cage, she should be able to land those hands against more of a kicker in Melissa Gatto. So I picked Barbosa. Probably not going to bet her. But I look at this as a lot of these fights where I'm just like, I'd flip a fucking coin, man. Like, who cares? I'm not really interested in betting a side here. Am I going to bet anything on the fight? I'm not sure. Maybe a fight to go to the distance or something like that. But yeah, what do you think, BP? You're the one.
I would be more excited to bet. I'm picking Gatto. I'd be more excited about better if she was more active, right? I mean, she's been gone for so long. I mean, 2023, one fight, cancellation in 2024, then had another fight with Tamir Vidal. One knocked Vidal out, which is impressive because Vidal has no neck, even though it was a body shot, though. Still impressive. She has 2 body shot knockouts. She knocked out Cesaro Banks with a body kick. She knocked out Vidal with a body shot. So maybe she can touch the body. She has some pretty good cardio. Those finishes happen late in fights. But I just don't know if I trust someone that's been away that long. I know I'm not Dom Cruz. I do believe in ring rust. So I'm not sure if she's equipped to do that. I think it's going to be a very close fight. I don't rate Barbosa high. I don't really rate Gatto high. But when you get a close fight when it comes to women's MMA, I'm going to go the underdog every time. Not every time. I'm going to go Gatto. Not super confident in it, but plus 110. I'm willing to dance with that number. She's got some decent wins on her record. Hasn't really fought in a while, so we'll see the ring rust. But yeah, I just think Barbosa is not very good. So give me Melissa Gatto. Give me the cat, baby. That should be her nickname, the cat.
Is it not?
No, it doesn't say her nickname on anything.
Oh,
but El Gato should be her. Yeah. You know what I mean? That should. I mean, I know it's spelled different, but
El Gato works. I was checking out her IG, and I'm pretty sure I saw something that I did not like, but I can't find it now. She
probably took it down, bro, because she's like, dude, Hey Jive did not like this one.
I think it was a picture of her training with Alice Pereira and Ravina Oliveira.
Okay.
And I said, wow, if those are your training partners, you are not getting better.
Who's Barbosa training with, bro? Fucking
Barbosa, she trains with the PI. All right.
The PI. Ain't no real training going on in PI, man. They just get meals for free, bro. Forrest Griffin tells you to do a couple jumping jacks. That's all that happens there.
Dude, I honestly don't even know if it's a good thing to train at the PI or not, because it does seem like it's just a bunch of people like.
Well, I know my guy Chris Curtis, again, he gets food there. They feed the fighters, but he doesn't train there. He doesn't go and get like body compositions done and his bone density scan. He does all his training at String Couture or in Thailand now. But yeah, they give him free meals when he's there. So he's like, fuck it. I'm a cheap guy. I'm not going to pay for meals when they're going to give it to me for free.
Of course, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You got to take what you can get with the UFC, right? I mean, they're going to give you free meals. You better take advantage of that.
Right.
Otherwise, it's coming out of your 10 and 10.
That's right.
So,
yeah, 10 and 10. Well, after taxes, that ain't a lot of money.
The Lipsky that fought PFL last weekend gets smoked by Dione. Yeah, Gatto went to a close fight with Lipsky.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Middleweight bout, we got Azamat Bakoyev coming in at minus 650, taking on Trayshawn 5-4 Gore, who sits at plus 475. Trayshawn 2-4 in the UFC. He's 31 years of age. Bakoyev is 20-4. A lot of professional experience, but 2-1 in the UFC, coming off the loss to Yusri Belgari, where he got beat up bad.
Yeah.
And, this is definitely a step down in competition for Bakoyev. So I'm not surprised to see him as a big favorite here, considering what Trayshawn Gore has done in the UFC as well. But personally, Bakoyev is not a guy that I would feel comfortable laying minus 650 on, because I don't really think he's all that great. I mean, I think he's got a nice overhand right, but I don't really know that he's like the greatest striker. I think his wrestling is okay. But Trayshawn Gore's takedown defense is pretty good. So I think this is kind of going to come down to a striking match. Gore's been knocked out twice in the UFC, one by Cody Brundage. Brundage got him. Got him.
Yeah, he
Bro,
did.
he got him bad. And of course, Trayshawn has talked about that fight and said that he had a terrible weight cut, and that was the reason why he got knocked out. But then Marco Tulio knocked him down like 4 times in that fight.
Yeah.
And his only wins are fucking standing guillotine chokes against Joshua Fremd and Antonio Tricoli. So
His move, man. He's got one move. It's fucking nasty.
I think if Bakoyev could keep his head out of that standing guillotine, I think he's good here. I think he's good. I think he gets a dub. But we'll see what I think about the method of victory as we get later into the show. What do you think here, BP?
Yeah, I think it's all Bakoyev. I mean, minus 650 is tough to get to. You're going to have to jump on the prop. You're going to have to pick KO. You're going to pick sub. I mean, he's 8-1 KO, 8-1 sub. The UFC is kind of going, listen, Russia is a huge market for us. We finally have a Russian who can fucking finish. So we gave him a huge kickboxer last time. He got fucking embarrassed. He landed 12 strikes in 3 rounds. Let's give him Tresean Gore. Tresean Gore, this is his last run in the UFC. I mean, he's going to lose this fight. I think he'll get knocked out. He looks like a guy I work with. Everyone calls Peanut. Got that little peanut head, that little tiny little peanut head. Dude can't take a shot, right? I mean, if you get knocked out by Cody Brundage, Bakoyev is going to find your chin. And I was on Bakoyev against Balgari just because I doubted Balgari, but that was a big mistake. That guy's a real deal. Good takedown offense with the right people in Glover Teixeira and Politan over there, and he looked really good against Malik. He looked really good against Bakov. So that dude's tremendous upside. But this dude's okay. I think he can get out here and get a finish. I think he's mad about the decision loss. He's a huge favorite for a reason because Tresean Gore stinks. And I think it's going to be by knockout if I had to guess. I think Gore's takedown offense is pretty good. And, it could be a club and sub, but I just think he's going to get fucking slept in this fight. So I got Baka. Look at this. The comeback is personal. I'll turn nothing into something. Yeah, that's cool, bro. I mean, I mean, you're 5-4. I could do a same picture too. I'm 0-0. Dude, right in front of my garage as well. Give me the Russian. Give me the Russian by KO. And I think maybe round 1 as well. I think it'll be early, bro.
Tresean Gore, man. He said his last couple of fights he wasn't disciplined.
Yeah,
he's cut everything out drastically. Finished.
I just don't understand how you. All right, I just don't understand that.
Fucking locked in, bro.
When you're in the UFC and you're 5-4, and before that you were 5-3 and 5. Like you only have 5 professional wins. Like why aren't you locked in? And you've been on the UFC roster for quite a while. It's not like you're brand new. Like lock in the minute after the Ultimate Fighter. Lock the fuck in.
Does look like he's in better shape though. I won't.
Sure, yeah. I mean, he looks, but that doesn't mean anything. He's gonna get his little fucking peanut head rocked, dude. That peanut's gonna get cracked, and it's gonna be over. So Russian for the KO, babe.
Man, I remember him on the Ultimate Fighter, and I thought he was gonna be good.
Oh yeah, me too. I bought into it for sure, 100%.
I remember him just like leg kicking motherfuckers.
Yeah, athletic as shit, and everyone's like, the upside of this kid, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in, I'm on Gore.
Yeah, we'll see if he can bring it, but we're both going with the Russian here and Bakoyev. Move on. More women's MMA. We got a couple ladies here. Haley Cowan comes in at plus 100, taking on Alice Pereira, who sits at minus 120. Alice Pereira, now 20 years of age. She's 0-1 in the UFC. Remember who she lost to, BP?
Rendon.
Montserrat Rendon.
Yeah.
Not only beat her, but took her back in round 2, nearly submitted her. In round 3, she knocked Alice Pereira's mouthpiece out with a punch. These are bad looks, man. These are real bad looks. I don't care if you're 15, 20, 30, 50 years old. If you're getting your mouthpiece knocked out by Montserrat Rendon, the lady that has never gotten a finish in her career, that's a bad look. On the other side, Haley Cowan, 0-2 in the UFC.
You keep doing your thing. Give me 1 second.
Okay. 0-2 in the UFC. She got a contract off the Contender Series by winning a split decision. It was a close fight, but Dana White said, we got to get this blonde gymnast into the UFC. We gave her a contract, and then she goes out there against Jamie Lynn Horth, and she wins. Or no, she loses, sorry. She loses a close decision to Jamie Lynn Horth. Takes more time off. Comes back and loses to Nora Cornoli by submission in round 2. She's 7-4 in her career. I don't think it gets much worse than this, BP. I mean, this is the bottom of the – I mean, I thought Montserrat Rendon versus Alice Pereira was the bottom of the bantamweight division for women's MMA. But Montserrat beat her. So is this the bottom of the barrel, or is Haley Cowan going to go in there and smoke her?
I mean, I'm on Pereira here. Cowan.
God, no.
Yeah, Cowan is here because she's pretty and she was on like Baylor's track and field. She got a gift on the Contender Series and UFC's like, hey, this girl's pretty. Let's bring her in. I'm not betting this fight. I think both girls stink, right? I'm not even going to give a lot of time to breakdown. Give me Pereira. I do want to address a comment from this guy who says, why am I talking so much and never been in the gym? I was looking for my boxing medal I won. Okay, I won an amateur boxing contest, and I was going to shove it right in that guy's fucking face. But I couldn't find it. I don't know where it's at. I think my kids probably have it. Anyway, give me Pereira. Let's move on. This fight stinks. I mean, this is bottom of the barrel as it gets. If you're playing underdog money, you want Haley Cowan, great. Neither of these women are all that good. But you got the upside in the young woman at 20 against a 34-year-old who was athletic in a different sport, but that usually doesn't transfer over. I mean, you ever seen like a fucking basketball player try to throw a baseball, or a fucking fighter try to shoot like a basketball? Like it's like, what have you doing your whole life? Being an athlete doesn't really transfer over, and I just think Haley Cowan, pretty girl that gets brought in because she's pretty. That's about it.
Fair. I could say the same thing for Alice Pereira.
You're going Cowan. I missed your breakdown. Sorry, I have my cans off.
I'm going Cowan.
Okay. I got to mark that for the record. For the record. I mean, the fight absolutely stinks.
Out of the jab of Pereira. I mean, it is just a thing of beauty, man. I mean, that jab is just, it's textbook. I mean, it doesn't get better than Rob Font's jab, but Alice Pereira might be on that level. It's not good. Definitely don't Google what Haley Cowan's ex did.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Heard about that.
What is it? What is it?
I mean, Dixon's been talking about
it's not pedo stuff, is it? Because that really is.
Parties.
Really shows my idea. Maybe parties Cowan ex over throwing at the gym in Texas. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I don't know. But who knows, man? Maybe Dana was one of those. Who knows?
Yeah,
that's why she got signed.
Dana likes Brazilian chicks. There's a lot of rumors about old Dana down in Brazil. Brazil.
I'll move on. Another lightweight bout here.
Your favorite fighter, baby. Darius Flowers. I know he loves you, hey, John.
We got Lando Venata coming back after 3 years off, sitting at minus 240, taking on Darius Flowers. Darius is 0-3 in the UFC. He's 12-8-1 in his professional career. He's been submitted 6 times, and he's been knocked out a bunch as a boxer as well. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You're not making any more friends with him, bro.
I didn't know he was still signed to the UFC. I thought he got cut after his last fight, but here he is. Lando Venata. I thought he retired. He's 4-7-2 in the UFC. His last fight was April of 2023. Against Daniel Zellhuber, where he lost the decision, which no, it wasn't. That wasn't Zellhuber's last win. I was going to say that was his last win, but it wasn't. Lando, I checked out his IG because I was like, why has this guy been off for 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after a good amount of stalking, I found that he had a couple fights booked after that Zellhuber fight, and he had to pull out with injuries. And then he claims that he just fell out of love with fighting, didn't feel good about it anymore. So he was going to take some time off. And then eventually he got back into things, getting the itch to start fighting again. But it looks like he runs like a roofing company. He also runs like a gym as well. But he's coming back, and lucky for him, he gets to take on Darius Flowers in his return fight. Darius is I tried to follow him on Instagram, see what he was up to, and that's the reason why he DM'd me, because I requested to follow him, and then I just see Darius or Beast Mode UFC. His name is Beast Mode UFC on Instagram, sent you a message, and I look at it. It says, "You literally suck. Actually, do some research on each fight."
Yeah.
So he clearly was like had his account private, so like people like me couldn't see what he was up to, and then I tried to follow him.
Yeah.
Actually, do some research on each fight. Well, I was
He
trying
hit
to
you with the actually, bro. He hit you with the actually.
Yeah, and Darius, I did do research on every fight, and I picked you to lose in every fight, and I was right. So
Yeah.
suck on this, bro. You're losing again. Lando Venata's getting it done. What do you think, PP?
Yeah, Groovy Lando back, babe. I thought he retired. I would know what happened to him. I mean, him and Tony Ferguson, that fight to me is just one all time. Just fun. It's just such a fun fight. Yeah, Lando's an interesting cat. I know he had a lot of things on a burner. That's why he was only really fighting once a year at the time. And then he just stopped fighting 3 years ago. He'll be gone almost 3 years until the time he stopped fighting. But you know, he's still you know, he's only 34, which is crazy. When I saw that, I said, I thought he'd be 41. 34 is crazy young. But he still has some motion, right? He's got some good spinning stuff. He does have some good ground stuff. He's got some sneaky takedowns if he wants. You got him right there with the 5 subs. I mean, he could sub you if he wants. I think this could be fun on the feet. I think Lando's coming to get a paycheck, right? I mean, that itch that guys talk about, I got the itch to come back. The itch is, you know, the bank account's getting low. Well, you know, you're not going to make any more money than you know, he's been in the UFC for a long time, right? So he's probably, you know, maybe at 50K, 75K. You win, you double that. I mean, you're not going to get that money roofing, you know, and especially overnight. So he's got the edge to come back, and they're giving him a favorable matchup on Darius Flowers. I like him in this spot. Minus 240 doesn't scare me at all with a guy that's taking 3 years off, because I like his style, and he's probably, if he's been training properly, that style, all it is timing. You get your timing with sparring. You go out there with a guy with Darius Flowers, who's primarily a boxer. You might want to take it down a little bit, might want to put him against the cage, but he's not very good out of it. I like Lando Venata. I'm going to get there by submission. I'm going to get there by KO. I don't know. I don't trust Lando with my money on those fronts. But maybe. But I like Lando Venata in this spot.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely lean towards a sub.
Okay.
During my stalking of Lando,
Yeah.
he got his black belt.
Okay.
Which it did seem like he was like training gi jiu-jitsu for a while, like during his off period. So
yeah,
I mean, he's a solid wrestler, and Darius Flowers has no grappling whatsoever, so should be able to get it. Side tangent, but not really. Since Darius Flowers sent me that message, he blocked me. But before that, I went to his link in his bio, right? You can still get the link
check
in
the link in the bio, babe.
And I found his Facebook, and this guy is so stupid, bro. Like,
what do you mean stupid?
Like, just like posting the dumbest shit on Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's like Cedric Dumas type stuff, like sentences you can't even understand.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what do you mean by this, dude? Like,
sure,
nothing makes sense. But yeah, let's go Groovy Lando.
Lando.
The sub on Groovy Lando is plus 350.
I like that. I can dance with that. That's funny. You got blocked by him. I've seen some on your IG. A couple people I've thrown you shade, fighters in the past. I've been blocked by one person in the MMA community, and I threw some shade at him on Twitter about blocking me for no reason. And that's Luke Thomas. Back in COVID, he would complain about the UFC fucking fighting during COVID. I'm like, dude, what do you want? These guys need to get paid during COVID. Like, I'm a guy that works a job that I'm not secluded. I got to go out there and work. Why can't these guys? He blocked me because of that. And I threw some shade at him because he blocked my boy I Am Saturday. And Lazy Bed, who is one of the famous commenters on YouTube, stopped following me on Twitter, right? He hasn't been in the chat in forever. I think he's done with me because I threw shots at Luke fucking Thomas. Oh, man, that's the only guy that's ever blocked me, Luke Thomas.
Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a list for me.
I've been blocked by Ode Osborne. I can see Ode Osborne. I know my boy Chris Curtis is a very sensitive boy. He's blocked and he basically hopped off. Yeah, no, he hopped off social media. He only does TikTok now.
Really? Just a TikTok guy. Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, it's weird that he's all the social media platforms, TikTok.
One last question from Dixon.
Yeah.
Hey, Drive, if you saw Darius Flowers and Del Val's coach broken down on the side of the road, who do you stop to help, or do you speed up and leave them in the dust? You know, I think I would leave them be. I think I'd let them figure it out between each other. I think they're both smart enough to figure out a solution. So I'd let them be. But they're both quite dumb. Luke Thomas, the Jake Tapper of MMA.
I'm missing the reference. That might be a political thing. I don't know who Jake Tapper is.
I don't either.
Explain that to us, male Y247, because I'm stupid. I don't know who Jake Tapper is.
All right, let's move on. Flyweight bout, we got Alessandro Costa taking on Stuart Little. Stewie. Little Stewie comes in at plus 330 and Costa minus 400. Costa coming off the loss to Alden Correa, where he lost as a big favorite. And I was a little bit shocked to see him as a big favorite again here. But then I watched Stuart Nickel fight, and it made sense. It made sense because Stuart Nickel could not get a takedown on Lucas Rocha, who historically has always had very poor takedown defense. And not only could he not get the takedown, he got severely outclassed in the striking. So now going into this fight against Alessandro Costa, I don't know what his path to victory here is. I don't think he's going to be able to take down Costa. Even if he does, is he going to like dominate him on the ground? Probably not. Costa's a guy that has trained with Diego Lopez for a long time. And yeah, I mean, I think Costa went into that fight against Correa with some type of injury.
Yeah, apparently he pulled out with the chat saying.
Yeah, he had to kind of quit in the fight because his toe was broken, So I don't know. I mean, it's probably a bad night at the office, but either way, I don't think he was going to beat Correa. But Costa here, I think, should be able to get it done, man. I mean, I don't think Stuart Nickel has much to offer. I think he's one of these guys that beat up cans on the regional scene. He's from Australia. They're like, all right, we need Australians. We'll bring him in. He turns out to be a dud. So now they're giving him to Costa in the Apex, and he's probably losing a third fight in the UFC and getting cut. So Costa, it is probably inside the distance. What do you think, BP?
Yeah, Stuart Nickel on the Australian scene had a lot of finishes. You wrap around the UFC, 65.5-inch reach. I know he's a flyweight. I know he's, 5'5". That is very short arms. Costa, I've been seeing pictures of him on Reddit, Twitter. That boy jacked. This boy got some beach muscles, you know what I mean? And he looks extra jacked for this fight. And I mean, minus 400, it's crazy. I like Costa. Costa by knockout. I think he's going to ground and pound him. I think if this fight gets to the ground, I think he'll get in a position. He'll TKO Stewie. Maybe if he wins by sub, that's cool. I just think it'll be by KO. I think the TKO is going to be there. Give me Costa by TKO. But if the chat were they pranking us? Did they say it was April Fool's or whatever? Fucking those April Fool's jokes, because they said the fight got pulled out or someone pulled out. Do you see any of those comments? And then someone said April Fool's. Yeah, YG Davies said April Fool's.
Oh, I don't know. This fight is off.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe. And
then this dude says,
"Bro, look at that fucking back."
Woo! That's a back right there. Kind of a weird looking back though. Almost looks like something's wrong with his spine.
Yeah. His spine. He's got fucking muscles growing off of his spine.
Golly, this guy's got muscle spine. Dude, good luck trying to break his fucking neck.
Good Lord.
Dude. Yeah, dude. This dude's jacked. I mean, he's a 125 pounder too. This dude's jacked.
You got them peptides, bro. Holy. Holy. I mean, the PI is, I'm about to sign up to join the fucking PI at this point.
Absolutely.
Give me on those. Give me on those supplements. This type of back is, yeah, right. Insane work, man. Insane work. All right, we'll move on to the heavyweights here. We got Thomas Peterson taking on Guilherme Pat. Pat coming in minus 115, Peterson minus 105. Pat still undefeated. Comes into the UFC, beats AJ Fry. Both guys were making their UFC debut. I was there in attendance, and Guilherme Pat really, he won, and he clearly won, but there was a guy across from him in AJ Fry that was really just trying to hold on for dear life. DP, I was there. His family was right in front of me, and
AJ Fry's family or Guilherme Pat?
Yeah, AJ Fry's
family. Okay.
AJ Fry's getting beat up, right? He's getting beat up. His family's in front of me. It's his mom and I believe his two sisters. His mom could not watch the fight. Her head was in her lap. The other sister was like hiding her face on her mom, and the other sister was holding a cross, praying the whole time. While their brother is just getting beat to shit and like holding on for dear life on the cage. It was a bad look, but I mean, still in that performance, I was like, Pat, I don't know, man. I just don't know what to think about him. Because if you're that much better than a guy, but you can't finish him and you're just content to like get held on the cage, there's definitely some growing that needs to happen with Guilherme Pat. But Peterson hasn't had the greatest UFC career, coming off a KO loss to Vitor Petrino. And I mean, there's definitely a path here. Like, he could wrestle.
Yeah.
And that's probably what he's going to need to do here. And I feel like he could probably get some takedowns here on Guilherme Pat. Pat's a point-style karate guy that is green in MMA. And he's been taken down by much lesser wrestlers than Thomas Peterson. So I kind of feel like this line is priced accurately because wrestler versus striker. So one guy's probably going to win this fight pretty cleanly. But I don't know which one it is. I think maybe Pat has more upside because he has the KO ability, and Peterson his chin might be dust now. You know,
Dust.
He got dropped by Petrino in round 1 and then like face planted in round 3. So his chin might be dust, and if he can't get those takedowns, he's screwed. So I pick Pat. I think the line's accurate, though. What do you think, BP?
Yeah, this is a fight that scares me a little bit. This is the hardest one for me to pick just because I do like Pat in the spot. I'm playing Pat by KO. But it could be easily done by Thomas Peterson, just wrestle fucking him, just like he did with Dontel Mace. Peterson in his last 3, though, 2 of them by been knockout, right? You know, he's been knocked out. The chin has been tested. Guillermo Pat has that karate style, and the 6'5" guy, you know, outside of his competition, he's got to be working on the takedown defense. Typically in the UFC, in the heavyweights, taller guys, the base, right? DC's like, it's like taking down the table. It's hard. If he's with the right team, the right coaches, he could have some solid takedown defense. And we'll see, because if Thomas Peterson works too hard for the takedown, this boy's going to get tired, right? He ain't a cardio machine. He ain't going to be able to work for takedowns for 3 rounds. But if he gets takedowns, I'm really kind of nervous to see what Pat has off his back. Get up game good. That's all you got to worry about. Don't fucking play guard. Don't try to throw up submissions. You're not there yet. Clearly, you're not there yet. Get your ass up. And then do not get smothered. You have to fight at range. Obviously, you got a 7-inch reach advantage. You have that karate style. You have those nice kicks. You have those nice punches. And Peterson's been knocked out. So let's just touch him. Let's just touch him here. I like Pat by KO, but this is a very nervous fight, nervous pick for me. This is going to be a little bit of a gamble spot here because I don't trust either of these guys. Peterson could win a decision by wrestling him. Pat could knock him out or win a decision as well. A lot of outcomes here, but I like the number on Pat by knockout just because I think Peterson's chin, like my guy Hayden said, is dust.
Yeah, it definitely could be. I mean, the shot that Shamil hit him with was like, there's nothing.
It wasn't much.
It was literally just out of nowhere, straight right down the pipe. And Peterson never saw it coming.
No.
Like,
and then the Petrino fight, we know Petrino can hit hard, but he face planted and was like out, and it was like, whoa, that's a third round shot too. That wasn't like a first round shot.
Yeah, and in the first round, he hit him with the same shot that Shamil hit him with, just straight right down the pipe.
Yeah,
and Pat's favorite punch is the straight right. You know, so I mean,
and karate guys typically have really strong legs too. So those guys are typically like Lyoto Machida for years was really hard to take down because his legs were so strong. So if Guillermo Pat has any of that, I'm hoping here because I don't think Thomas Peterson's like the best wrestler in the world, but we'll see. A lot of answers. I hope it ends quick because it's a heavyweight fight. We saw some slop heavyweights last week. Let's get it out of here. Let's get Pat KO. Let's move on. Let me cash my tickets, babe.
Big Shamil got that volleyball spike strength. Yeah. All right. I just saw Shamil as a fight booked. Who is it against?
You sure it's a fight book or you get a modeling?
Brando Pericic. He's fighting Brando.
Okay, Brando.
Yeah. All right, before we get into the main card, I got to give you guys the information on the contest giveaway this week for 3-punch combo. We're going back to the $1,000 winner takes all, and that winner has to pick all 13 fights correct. If you do so, you'll win that $1K. We've already had one winner. Shout out to the Silly Gilly Goose MMA. Did it on UFC London. But this week, we got 13 fights, a lot of them very closely aligned, so it's going to be pretty tough to get it done, but I believe in you guys. I believe
in you too. I believe in you too.
Somebody out there can get them all correct. Make your picks on 3-punch combo, and it's for free. I mean, you can sign up for free. Otherwise, you can sign up with the promo code BigJive to get full access. Otherwise, you can just sign up for free. But with the full access, you'll get access to the forums with me, BP, everybody else.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of the fighters, Alan Joban, making the posts in there. The man, the myth, the legend.
Alan Joban was giving us some behind the scenes
video
in the like before the main event last week, right?
I think that was Dean.
Was that Dean? Okay, yeah, that makes sense because Dean Thomas, he's Pfeiffer's guy. Yeah, look, Dean Thomas in there. He's showing Pfeiffer getting a little workout here, warming up, stretching the body out.
Pfeiffer's thinking about what he's gonna say after the win.
Pfeiffer's like, hopefully my girlfriend sees this, and hopefully the chick I was banging doesn't text me because I'm a weak man. I'll go right
still warming up too. Kiss in the back.
Yeah, my kiss.
Get ready. Yeah, it's cool stuff. So use code BigJive. Actually, I'll put that banner there. 3punchconvo.com. Link down in the description below. And get your picks in.
Yes, sir.
At $1,000. I better see everybody in the chat have your name on the fight picks, because if you're not, we're gonna have some problems. We're gonna have
real problems. Darius Flowers problems. Yeah. Boys, okay.
We're gonna have some problems. All right, move on to the main card. Featherweight bout to start us off. We got Robert Rusciala coming in at plus 285, taking on Jose Delano, sits at minus 350. Jose Delano making his UFC debut off the Contender Series, where he won by decision against Manuel Exposito. He beat the piss out of that guy and looked very good doing it. Robert Rusciala 0-1 in the UFC, lost to William Gomi in his debut. His only other loss is to Saladin Parnassi in KSW.
These names, you're nailing them, bro.
I mean, I'm great at it, man. I'm great.
You're good. You're good.
Rusciala, 27 years of age, trains at ATT, trains with the likes of Gamrot, Polish guy as well. So he's part of that Polish gang at ATT. And Delano, on the other hand, I think one of the best prospects this last season's Contender Series, and he was one of my guys when me and BP did the show at the beginning of the year, where we picked 3 guys off the Contender Series. He was one of them. Mm-hmm. I had Imanol Rodriguez, which has aged pretty well.
Do you see who he's fighting next?
There's Matt Snow. Yeah.
Oh God, poor Matt Snow.
Yeah,
he gets slapped in that fight, bro.
I had Rodriguez, I had Delano, and I had John Pork. And I think Delano is the real deal. I mean, he's a blue chip prospect, great everywhere, really legit boxing. And I think he's going to take that skill set here against Rusciala in the small cage, put the pressure on. Rusciala likes to stay at kicking range. And I think he's going to get past that kicking range, put the pressure on, stuff takedowns, get in his face, land back boxing combinations. And I think he's going to get this W. So minus 350 on him. I think it's kind of accurate. I think he gets it done here. What do you think, BP? Any chance that, this is a buy low spot on Rusciala? Because honestly, when I looked at the line, I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Because I thought there would be more respect on Rusciala.
Sure.
And, maybe the loss to Gomi is factored into this. It's like, okay, maybe Rusciala is not that good. But I think Gomi's good. I think Gomi's a pretty solid fighter.
Yeah.
And it was in Paris, too. That's a tough ask. But I think 100%. This is another really tough fight for Rusciala. So what do you think, BP?
Yeah, I mean, his 2 losses are guys who are good, right? Gomes is a really tough guy to not only to beat, but to look good against in general. Like, his takedown defense is good. His striking's good enough. You always fight at his pace. Rusciala's looked okay. His knockout wins are goes a little low-level competition, but they're there, right? I just think Delano's smooth on the feet, man. This guy is really, really smooth on the feet. 146 strikes in the Contender Series against another pretty good guy. He got taken down twice. He popped up twice. Obviously got some submissions on his record, but on the feet is where I like him. He closes that distance. The cardio's there. The tenacity's there. This guy doesn't look like he's sparring. This guy's going for the kill. His power might not be off the charge, but you might not need it when you're just throwing so much. And you look at this Polish guy right here. Look at his little fucking creepy, grimy smile. That dude can get knocked out. I like Delano here. I like Delano by knockout. That's plus 260. I can get there for sure. I think Delano's really smooth. I like that he hasn't been rushed since the Contender Series to fight as well. That means he's getting better. He's 29 years old. He's still training, still developing. And I just think he's going to go out there and put some hands on Rushala here and look good doing it as well. So give me Delano by knockout plus 260. I'm about 365 right now, I believe. But I like Delano.
Yeah, I do too. Trinidad said he was a badass in KSW. He was pretty good, yeah. Not a great match from here, but I thought the line would be closer. So agreeing with me, I thought it would be closer just because I think he's good. I think Rushala is solid. I just think Delano's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Polish power, you amateur. I've always fucking hated the Polish power.
When the fuck is Jan Blachowicz knock someone out last?
Yeah.
Right? Where the hell is that?
God.
The Polish decision, maybe?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Every time Jan Blachowicz fights, it's Polish power, bro.
He really should be called the Polish chin because he's got a great fucking chin. He ain't knock anybody out, though, bro.
Yeah, probably like Polish constructed because the guy is literally just a tank.
Yeah, he's built big.
W power. I guess Baranowski does have some power, but
Baranowski got some. That boy don't give a fuck. That boy's got some power.
Yeah. Let's move on to BP's main event.
My guy,
man. Main card. That's
talk your shit, Russ. Talk your shit, baby.
All right, we got a featherweight bout here. Tommy McMillan. Oh, comes in at minus 1100. I fucking hate looking at this guy's face.
He's fucking dope, bro.
So terrible.
He's fucking cool, dude.
Manolo Zacchini, who sits at plus 775. Zacchini 0-1, lost to Charrier in his debut. McMillan making his UFC debut here off of a win to David McGuigan. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Tommy McMillan. I think he's such a fucking dweeb. I mean, come on, bro. Look at this.
He's cool as fuck.
Look at this.
He's cool, dude.
He's not the same guy. That's not the same
That's
guy.
Montana, Tommy.
Yeah.
This is Arizona, Tommy, bro. It's different.
He's trying to be somebody that he's not, bro.
Or maybe he's being exactly who he's always meant to be.
I think it's corny as fuck. Okay. If you look, he fucking probably perms his hair.
No, that's natural curls, bro. That's natural. And so what if he perms it, bro? It looks dope, dude.
Fuck, dude. Manolo Zacchini's literally from Italy and like clean shaven.
Sure.
And I think he's more masculine than Tommy fucking McMillan. That's
the guy's name's Tommy Gun, bro. What's more masculine than that? What is Manolo Zacchini's fucking nickname? Pasta? Spaghetti meatball? What's his nickname?
Fettuccine.
Angelo. It's a name. Angelo Venzano.
Venigiano.
His fucking nickname is just another person's name. That's gay, dude.
It is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Tommy Guns. Fuck that, dude. Minus 1100. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. Get it out of my face. I honestly might just fucking bet on Zacchini for the fuck.
Sure.
He got hands, bro. Zacchini got hands.
Sure.
McMillan ain't got no hands, but
yeah,
McMillan's got some wrestling, which I think is probably how he gets this one done. Let's hear it, BP. Tell me why I should, be all in on Tommy Guns.
I love backing a fighter that everyone hates, like you and Russ really don't like this Tommy Gun. Clearly, guys, listen, I don't think he's the best in the world. I thought his Contender Series fight showed that heart he showed, not giving up, was pretty cool, in my opinion. That's not a poser. That's not a guy that's pretending to be a fighter. That's a guy that went out there and actually fought. But 1100 is absolutely crazy, even against the Italian Zacchini. 1100 is nuts. I mean, it's nuts. But this Tommy Gun we talk about here, baby, this Tommy Gun. He hasn't fought since the Contender Series. And that's been a while. It's been a little bit. I know he had some hand issues, but other than that, he's also been just training, getting better. His jiu-jitsu is pretty good. Again, he's a young guy, 28 years old. He's basically a carbon copy of Sean O'Malley from Montana, lives in Arizona, trained by fucking Tim Welch. Doesn't fight like Sugar. Doesn't have the hands like Sugar, but it does have some good jiu-jitsu. Is good on the ground. His takedowns need a little work. Hopefully he's been working on his takedowns. But I think when he gets into the ground against Zacchini, because Zacchini can crack. Zacchini can definitely crack. I think Tommy's got a good chin though. He's gonna take some shots because I don't think his stand-up is all that great. I think, he's gonna take some shots. It's almost gonna look like the Patty fight, right? Remember the first Patty fight? He got fucking absolutely rocked.
Yeah.
And then he ended up knocking the dude out. I don't think it's getting that way. I think Tommy's gonna take a shot. We're gonna land a takedown. We're gonna get a submission. I like Tommy McMillan here. Tommy gun all day. Take it to the bank. 1100 is crazy. I wish we were getting it lower so I can empty my clip on him. I could tell you and Russ to go fuck yourself, and I can do my Tommy gun celebration. But 1100 is absurd for a guy making his UFC debut. Absolutely be absurd. But I do like him by submission. So give me him by submission, which I think is minus 135 currently on Bet365, which, I mean, listen, it's not plus money, so I don't love it, but it's better than fucking minus 1100. So yeah, minus 135 by submission on Bet365. So Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn, baby.
Fuck you, dude. I hate this shit, dude.
This dude's so cool.
It's so lame.
Dude, he sits on other people's Ferraris and takes pictures. Like, what's up? Yeah, this is my car. Like, bro, no, it ain't. But I love it. Tommy McMillan, baby. Tommy Gunn coming for it.
I mean, I think Manolo's got more drip.
I mean, he's Italian, though, dude. He looks amazing. You're right. He's a handsome boy. Is he drinking a Pepsi right there? Is that a Diet Pepsi? It sure is.
Diet Pepsi.
Dude, I mean, Manolo had definitely a lot of drip. Tommy, listen, Tommy's not for everybody, but he's for me. You know what I mean? So, Tommy Gunn to the bank.
You know what? I got to find it. But my boy Manolo has been training at Jackson Wink with
Jackson Wink. Who?
Where is it?
Lando Venata? Is Lando still at Jackson Wink?
Where the fuck is it? How come I can never find...
Who trains at Jackson Weeks? Oh, no. Stevie Garcia.
Well, him.
Yeah.
But also... Where the fuck is it?
You're teasing the fuck out of us.
Josh Hokett, bro.
Josh Hokett. Okay.
The man, the myth.
I thought... Oh, no, never mind. Gable Stevenson is training with John Jones and Albuquerque. No, he's not affiliate. Okay. So, Josh
Hokett.
135 or 145er training with a heavyweight? I'm going, fuck, dude.
Look at him. He's fucking dialed. He's fucking dialed, bro. He's got the bass. I mean,
he's getting full American with it, right? What is that? Where is he at? Where was he eating at? I couldn't tell that restaurant.
Looks like Burger King.
Oh, God, dude. Do better than Burger King.
Hardee's. Look at
Hardee's. Do better than Hardee's, too.
Look at he's locked in. They went to Hardee's. He's got his meal prep. He's locked.
I think isn't it called Carl's Jr. out west? We call it Hardee's. Aren't they Carl's Jr. out west? Either way, it stinks.
He's fucking dialed, bro.
If you're gonna do fast food,
let's check out Tommy McMillan.
Yeah, dude, check out Tommy Gun, bro. Uh-oh. Someone said Tommy the pedophile McMillan. Is he a pedophile for real? Because I don't fuck with that. Look at that. See, he's eating too, bro. He's eating good. What is he eating? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, look at all those fucking
chicks that he didn't pay to take a photo with. They all came up to him, guaranteed.
Right. This is how you know you got no puss when you're in high school. Jesus Christ.
Look at him chilling, dude.
I will say,
hey, funny. Life's funny, bro.
He had a hell of a fight on the contender shoes.
He really did. I mean, what impressed me the most is he didn't give up. Look, he's fully tatted now. He's double sleeved up, double chest up. Yeah. He's ready to go. He's got the cleft palate, so what I mean? That dude bangs.
Definitely tell he went cheap on his tattoos too.
You don't like the all black?
I mean, this is a fucking no. I mean, it's not the fact that it's all black. I mean, this.
Aren't you all black? What is that? Is that Al Pacino in his fucking chest?
The quality of these tattoos is pretty shit.
Is that Al Pacino?
It looks like somebody drew that on like a sketch when they were in school.
Yeah, I got a real bad tattoo too. So yeah, him and I are like, but he's got a car and Al Pacino on his chest. I mean, that's just Tommy Gunn being Tommy Gunn, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck him. Joe Pfeiffer's qualities coming from old Tommy Guns. There you go. Sugar gave him a stick and poke. Yeah, he probably fucking did. All right,
Yeah,
let's
he's,
move on.
he's gonna look so good this weekend. He's gonna cut an electric fucking promo in the cage. Everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa, Tommy Guns!"
How about the fucking treatment too? Give him a guy that is 0-1 and nobody thought
Well, of
was.
course, they see the star potential. They're doing what they did with Sean. They gave Sean layups in the beginning too.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Rafael.
We got a featherweight bout here. Rafael. Fuck, it's not featherweight. I meant to.
It's
I meant to
bantamweight.
change
Yeah, it's
that.
okay.
Bantamweight. I did this on my.
We know. Everyone in the chat knows.
It's a bantamweight bout. We got Rafael Estevam coming in at plus 120, taking on Ethan Ewing, sitting at minus 140. Ewing gets a dub in his UFC debut on 2 days' notice after he had fought 7 days prior against Malcolm Wellmaker.
Yeah.
Zin just hit the back of my throat, made it all dry. But Cash was a big dog in that fight and knocked out. Not literally knocked out, but knocked out by beating him. One of the best or most hype prospects, I would say, the bantamweight division in Wellmaker. Yeah. So definitely going to take some of that hype. And now he's at the Apex fighting an undefeated guy. I mean, that's just kind of brutal, you know? I mean, Wellmaker was getting the fucking Moutinho treatment, and then he beats
back to back fucking undefeated dudes for Ewing.
Back guys. I mean, Estevam's coming up a weight class here after missing weight 2 out of the 3 fights. And he literally said he was missing weight because it would give him an advantage.
Yeah.
So they were like, all right, fuck you. You got to move up a weight.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, bud.
Go fuck yourself. And so he's coming in here as a dog, which, you know, an undefeated fighter that has more UFC experience coming in as a dog is definitely worth a look. And the guy that's going to have the grappling upside as well, that's all he really does, take you down, sniff your crotch, and win 2 out of the 3 rounds. Cardio issues in the past, round 3s have never looked good for him, but could be the weight class. Who knows? But either way, I mean, I think this is one of the better fights
for sure.
The night because it's 2 guys, 2 good prospects, and there are a lot of variables. You know, Ewing in the past has struggled with guys that will take him down, but he's on a 9-fight win streak now, so maybe he's shored those things up. What do you think, BP? Are we going with the guy that has stolen the hype from Malcolm Wellmaker, or are we taking the tried and true crotch sniffer in Esteban?
Yeah, so I love this fight. You laid it out perfectly. I was in New York City. Shout out Russ, shout out Andrew. 3PCs brought me to New York City to watch that pay-per-view, and Ewing fought Wellmaker. In the audience, we got to chat up, and Ewing, the reason he got the fight is he had the same manager as Wellmaker. And it was kind of like Wellmaker's manager goes, hey, you know, I think you'll look good against Ewing, right? And then you went out there and showed out and cut a great promo and won the crowd over. It looked great. Guy's got a chin on him. His chin is Drew Dober-esque wide. Good striking, but we just haven't seen enough of him. I know he's like, people like him. He's a likable guy. He's the favorite here, but we just haven't seen enough. And I know Rafael is coming up from 125 missing weight, but I think that's going to benefit his gas tank here. Ewing's not a big dude. You know, he's actually shorter than Rafael here. And they're identical reach. But it's funny because Rafael won a contract under the Contender Series by knocking someone out. And he comes to the UFC and just does boring ass fights. The UFC probably regrets signing this dude after the Contender Series. 3 takedowns against Charles Johnson, which he got outstruck 73-18, but somehow won the decision. 11 takedowns against Aguilar, and then 5 takedowns against Felipe Burns. Charles Johnson's obviously the biggest win, though, but you know, really wasn't the best win. And yeah, he's gonna grapple fuck you. He's gonna take you down. He's gonna lay you on you. He's gonna bore you to death. And we've been seeing that a lot lately in MMA, and those guys have been winning. And I want Ewing to win as a fan, but as a bettor, give me the plus 120 Rafael Estevam.
Oh man,
I'm taking the underdog. And when I teased with you and Rush yesterday about my empty the clip, it was Rafael. And then I'm on vacation this week from work, so I've been overthinking everything. And I switched it the last minute, but this was going to be my empty the clip or Rafael Thumb because I think he's going to take Ewing down. I think everyone's in love with Ewing, but we haven't seen enough. We haven't seen enough of the guy, right? He ain't going to get finished, but he can get taken down in the chat talking about a goddamn knee brace on him. You know what I mean? So
that's what KZ said.
Well, come on, KZ. You can't say that. I'm not rude. He put me in a box. He bodied me right there. Because I do think Ewing will be a better win for the sport because, you know, Rafael is not exciting, but at plus money for a fucking wrestle fuck, A cage fucker?
He's
A ground pumper?
terrorist, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm taking that.
He's a terrorist. He comes into the UFC, misses weight, and then he goes in there and sniffs crotch. It's a terrorist, bro.
He's really good at it, though.
If you're on audio, KZ put in a chat here. It said rooting for Esteban is like rooting for cancer against a sick child, and I couldn't agree more.
Let's see. You want to? No, I can't. Nah, I was a side bet. I ain't gonna do it.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna side bet me because you're getting the dog. But when I take Macy Chase on it plus 155,
I don't know if I fucking side bet, dude. I ain't getting fucking look. Dick on the table, side bet. What do you want from me? You want me to DM Rafael and say something to him? I'll do a shoey. I don't drink, but I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. It ain't like I ain't got a problem. The side bet? What's the side bet?
I don't know. Maybe the chat can come up with something.
Chat, come up with a side bet for this fight. I got the dog. He's got Ewing. Side bet. And they're going to come up with something crazy. Like, you got to get the other one's tattoo on your dick or something like that. Like, bro, no, we ain't doing that. Brazilian
guys with jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai tatted on their chests are usually a good bet. You're not wrong, honestly.
Jiu-jitsu.
What is it? Pratis has Muay Thai tatted on his chest.
Does he? Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Push-ups.
I don't know what
I do push-ups.
Dixon, I don't know what
shave an eyebrow? Golly.
Dixon said there's something on his IG with a knee brace.
Bud's cut on Big Gun. I'll shave my head. I don't give a fuck. My wife wants me to grow it out though. She's been very adamant. And but if I lose a bet, I'll shave my hair. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know what post you're talking about, Dixon. I don't really see anything.
Blonde hair? I can do blonde hair. Reverse mohawk. Man, they're throwing a lot of hair stuff out there. Who's this? Is this Esteban's? Oh wait, that's your graphic, ain't it?
Hold on. There we go. He's talking about this knee brace.
That's what I'm saying. The chat was talking about Ewing's knee brace, bro. You gonna wrestle with one fucking knee?
Or he could just land a right hand and fucking knock him out.
He could.
Yeah, it does look like he's been dealing with a knee brace. This is interesting.
Doesn't he like work construction full time too? Doesn't he still have like a full time job?
Maybe he does.
Or did he quit that? I remember seeing a video of him like walking off the construction site and people were like fucking cheering. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a knee brace there. That could be. I mean, he hasn't had it in his most recent ones.
I'll let you out of the bet since it's the knee brace. You still want in.
Yeah, this is 4 weeks ago. Got the knee brace on. Don't love that. But no knee brace here. No knee brace here. 1 week out.
That's his lead leg too. That's the single leg. That's the single leg Esteban's gonna grab too, bro.
Very interesting. Personally, I think Ewing is the side, but I think the line is accurate. Honestly, it's one of those wrestler grappler ones where I think whoever wins this fight is going to look like the clear favorite. I don't really like if it goes to a close decision. I would be shocked. I think one guy's going to run away with it. BP has to get a perm if he loses. Hey, Jazz has to grow a skullet.
I can do a perm. Someone said that we have to do an MMA short in a Waffle House. I'll do that. Waffle House is fucking delicious.
I don't even know where the nearest Waffle House would be to me.
I got one right up the street, I think. We don't eat there often, but yeah, it's on the corner of the main drag up there. Whoa.
So do you want to do anything?
Let's go, bro. There's the chat's got some, once guys had push-ups, which what's the punishment? That's a punishment to do push-ups? I'll do push-ups. Got to kick that leg up. I mean, what do you want to do? The chat's got some ideas. You can go back through retroactively since you're hosting the show right now and pick one of the chats, and I'm accepting anything. As long as it's not tattooing anything or something that's going to permanently disfigure any of us. Obviously, we're fathers now. But, I'll shave my head. I'll dye my hair blonde. I don't give a shit about any of that. I'll get a perm.
I think you got it. I think you got to go like Dr. Phil haircut.
What's that? Shave in the middle?
Yep.
I would do it just for the show, but I do have a job that I got to do. So I would do it in the hair would the middle. It would be just shaved down the middle. I would do that just for the show. And then obviously I would have to take it all off afterwards. Yeah. Eat a ghost pepper. That's a good one. There's some hot sauce that Mitch Zuck and I ate. It's called The Bomb. If you ever watch Hot Ones,
Yeah.
That shit will fucking light you up, bro. Midge Zuck about died on camera doing that. Shout out Midge Zuck. I saw him in the chat. That shit is hot.
I am not doing this. Apologize to Del Val and Flowers.
Yeah, dude, that's a good one if you lose. Look, Midge Zuck. Oh, not again, please God. Yeah, dude, it was bad, dude. I've done that hot sauce plenty of times, and it is rough.
Make tea water out of a boiled, sweaty t-shirt and drink it on stream.
Ah, dude, the punishment for me was just to drink tea, bro. Ugh.
Fuck no. All right, how about this? If yeah, we'll do that. How about you get a Dr. Phil haircut?
Okay.
And if Estevan wins, I'll go skull it.
Deal. Done. Chat is locked in.
I don't even know how I would do a skull it, but we'll find a way.
Find a way. So the Dr. Phil haircut, just me shave the middle of my head, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Deal. Done.
Yeah. Although it might have to wait until the week after Miami because
you're going to Miami, right?
Yeah, I might have to be on TV for CBS.
Okay, yeah. That's another thing messing. But do you wear hats on TV?
Yeah,
I wear hats,
but I don't want to fucking rock
Sure.
a skull it still. And
You're right. Well, hang on. What's this? Do you just shave everything but the back of your head, Charles Johnson style?
Yes, yeah, right. Like,
but your hair's not long, so would it even notice that much?
It's kind of longer now.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, it's locked in. I don't care.
I mean, we'll definitely
after Miami. No, here's the deal.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
if I lose, my hair for next week will be Dr. Phil. I'll shave it for just the show, and then we'll go lower. And then for Hey Jive, we would be after Miami.
Yep, sounds good.
Locked in. Bet. Do
it. All right, moving on. We got a light heavyweight bout here. Abdul Rahman Yakyaev taking on Brandon Ibero. Ibero comes in plus 900. Yakyaev, biggest favorite on the card, and potentially could be the biggest favorite in UFC history.
Yeah,
at minus 1800. He's undefeated, and Ibero's 2-4 in the UFC. This is a squash match. I mean, BP, we know how this one's going to go. Yakyaev's going to run through him in round one. I mean, the under 1.5 is what, minus 400?
Yeah.
Some shit. I mean, this is one of those where you're probably going to be looking at it under a half round type of thing with Yakyaev if you're really trying to actually bet on this fight. Yeah, under 1.5 is minus 4, almost 500. Holy shit.
Golly.
I mean, we're entering a Teba Gautier, Tristan Vines territory with that one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a fight to end round one's probably like minus 250, minus 200. Insane. I mean, but I don't really have anything else to say on it, you know? Like,
yeah. So
what do we do here?
To me, you got to pick a side because Yakyaev in round one is minus 290. But if you go down, you pick KO round one, that's plus 115. If you pick submission round one, that's plus 190, right? So you got to pick your poison. He's coming off a submission win. He can do it all, right? He can do it all. This kid's very, very good, very, very explosive. And Ibero is absolutely dog water trash. I like Yakyaev here. Obviously, I'm going to have to gun to my head right now for whatever reason. Knockout screams to me plus 115. But we're gonna pick a side come Saturday for sure. But yeah, round one finish for sure on Yakyaev. I think this kid's the real deal. And after this though, because the light heavyweight is so wide open and it's weak right now. After this, the UFC really needs to see. I know he's only 8-0, but they need to see what this guy's got. They need to open it up on him. No more Ibero, no more trash. They need to open up on him, see what he's got. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking like Khalil Roundtree next, maybe, right? Something like that. Like throw him with the Wolves. See how really good he is. But give me Yakyaev.
Dixon says Yakyaev decision.
Whoa, Dick Sider.
This is going to be like Lebozioni versus Rowe. The difference there is Rowe had never been finished in the UFC, bro. Like, Romero just got TKO by Umar Sy, bro. Umar Sy is fucking soy Frenchman, and he TKO'd him in round one. So it's not really like I could trust Ibero to go in there and dog it out. And I don't even want to pick a side because I had Yakyaev round one KO against Cerqueira, and he knocked him down and then just choked him. It was not similar to Grasso versus Barber, but he knocked him down and then just jumped on the neck. And I don't even think the choke was in. Cerqueira didn't even know what the fuck hit him, and he tapped. So, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck to do with this one. The under's ridiculous, minus 450, minus 500. So it's probably just a pass for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably gamble on one of those finishes in the first round. I just got an email from YouTube saying this video that's live streaming right now just got age restricted on my channel because of guidelines, because of drugs or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? We were talking about getting haircuts. What the hell? I don't know what that's about. But anyway, yeah, Yakaya by fucking murder, babe.
Let me check if I got one. No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, and it said I can review and take action. I never got one before. What we found, your content was age restricted because of community guidelines. Content that shows certain illegal or regulated goods and services, drugs, or dangerous activities that risk serious physical harm may be age restricted if it's not appropriate for all audiences.
It's probably we were talking about skullets or something.
I guess. Sure.
What the fuck is a skullet?
Okay.
We gotta age restrict this. Nobody
shut these guys down.
Needs to be talking about skullets. You know, this is something we've never heard of before.
Yeah, they are censoring me. They're censoring me, and I don't appreciate it, YouTubes.
All right, we got the co-main event here. Some more ladies.
My lady.
Verna Jandiroba, 3PC zone, comes in at minus 115, taking on Tabitha Baby Shark Ricci. Sits at minus 105. Ricci coming off of BP's big KO call against Amanda Hebos. That was one of the first shows we ever did. Before the BigJive MMA show was
absolutely was. Yeah, I think
BP came on here and said Ricci KO. What was it? 18-1?
I think so. I believe you're right. It was something like that.
Yeah. And she got her with that elbow in the eye socket, and Hebos fucking crumbled. So a big win for Ricci. And Verna's coming off the title fight loss to Mackenzie Dern. And at 37 years of age, do you think she can bounce back here and get back on the winning trail after a nice long win streak comes to an end? What do you think, BP?
Yeah, I'm all over Jandiroba here. This is my girl, right? Look at her hair. Hair is just phenomenal. Not the most exciting fighter in the world, and I think being older is definitely not going to help her in the excitement territory. Tabitha Ricci is also someone that, is coming from a boxing gym. Her boyfriend's Callum Walsh. She trains out of California. I know she's cross-trained with Mackenzie Dern for a little bit, but I'm questioning her ground game. I'm not questioning her takedown defense. It's pretty solid. What does she look like on the ground? Because if Jandiroba can get her down, that's going to be a problem because Jandiroba is very good with the jiu-jitsu, right? And she's strong in those. She's strong in those positions, and I'm really interested to see Tabitha Ricci offer back with a high level Jandiroba on her. Minus 115 is my sweet spot. Female MMA with your boy that knows chicks is my sweet spot. Jandiroba by decision. I won't get ahead of myself. By decision, but we might be flirting with submission as well. If I can get there, if I throw the balls on it, her by submission is plus 475. I don't know. Give me Jandiroba.
Yeah, I think you're drawing dead here, BP.
Come on, dude.
Baby Shark gets it done. I'm going to be on the Baby Shark side this week. And it pains me because Verna, like you, I mean, she's been my girl. I mean, I've been loving me some Verna.
You betrayed her.
She be cashing me tickets. I mean, I even backed her against Dern. That's how much I like Verna Jandiroba. But at 37, coming off the title fight loss, I don't think it's I don't think it's going to be good after this, And I don't think Ricci is a bad grappler. So I think these are the matchups where Verna takes an L. You look at her career and specifically her win streak. Angela Hill in 2022, not exactly a great defensive grappler, Marina Rodriguez, not a good grappler at all. Lupi Godinez fight.
What do you say about Lupi? She can grapple. What happened there, bro?
Lupi's a wrestler. Her takedown defense is usually solid.
Her sister's on the Canadian wrestling team, bro.
Let me finish.
And Jandiroba got her down twice.
Lupi Godinez is retarded. That's the thing.
Well, you can't say that. Now you're going to get age restricted.
She has always had terrible fight IQ.
Okay.
So what happened in that fight? They were in like a 50-50 leg lock position for almost an entire round when she had no reason to be there. Amanda Lemos can't grapple. Yan Xiaonan can't grapple. Mackenzie Dern can grapple. And she won.
And she
I think
took Mackenzie Dern down to 9 times.
She took her down 9 times. But the thing is, Dern doesn't care if you take her.
You're right. But I'm just saying, Jandiroba.
I know. I mean, I thought that's how the fight would go. Jandiroba could take her down, and then I thought she would be able to win while she was on top, but she literally could not do anything when she was on top. So if Jandiroba can take down Ricci, could she win the round? Maybe, but I don't really think Ricci's going to get held down here by Vern. I think Ricci's really strong in the clinch. I think she's just really weird on the feet as well. And if you're in a striking match with Verna Jandiroba, I'm going to think you're doing pretty well. So I think Ricci, if you get Ricci at plus money, I think it's solid. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be like a home run play by any means because it could come down to a close decision, but I think the judges do love themselves a Tabitha Ricci, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, because before the Hebos fight, she could have been on a 4-fight losing streak.
Yeah.
She lost to Loopy, who you don't like. She should have lost to Tisha Pennington. She should have lost to Angela Hill, got outstruck by Angela Hill, lost to Yao Shannon, and then gets the Hebos fight. So the judges be loving Ricci, but now when she gets taken down and Jandiroba with her floppy curly hair is dropping fucking elbows and taking necks, bro.
Maybe.
Woo!
Maybe.
Can't wait.
You're a big Jillian Robertson girl, though, right?
Not big. I mean, she's all right. No, she's all right. I mean, she fought Jillian Robertson fucking what, 10 years ago?
2023.
Yeah, not too long ago. She decisioned her. Took her down 3 times. Beat her up pretty good. But Jillian Robinson landed 76 strikes on Tabitha Ricci. Jandiroba landed 101 her last time out. I mean, Jandiroba can crack. Don't sleep on her hands, Bub.
I don't think she can crack it.
She can crack, bro. She's got 1 KO. And let me tell you something. There's more coming. She can crack. No, it's going to be a decision, but it's going to be Jandiroba for sure.
I'm going Ricci.
Ricci. I think you're reaching with Ricci.
Ricci is ass. I don't even think Ricci's all that great, but she just fucking does shit.
God, I know.
She just does shit. Unless it's the Yan Shannon fight, and she just does nothing.
Does nothing, yeah.
But in the small cage, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's move on to the main event.
Main time.
Like the stream for us, hype it up. We are almost to the segments where we give out the empty the clip, the 3-punch parlay, and the sicko parlay. But we got to break down this main event first. Lightweight division. We got Renato Moicano coming in at plus 155, taking on Chris Duncan, who sits at minus 180. Duncan 6-1 in the UFC. That lone loss was to Manuel Torres, a loss by rear naked choke in the round 1. Renato Money Moicano, 36 years of age, coming off of a title fight loss against Islam Makhachev and a decision loss to Beneil Dariush, looking to get back on the winning track. And Chris Duncan is looking to extend the winning streak. It's a great fight.
It's a good fight.
It's a good fight.
Yep.
It's maybe not, the greatest main event we've seen, but I think it's a fun fight. There's no Chris Duncan fight that I could watch that I think was a terrible one outside of the Ash Moose one, the Morales one. That was probably it. He's had he's had a couple duds, but recently he's been putting on really fun fights. So this is an exciting one. I think Moicano is at a point where if he doesn't win this one, I'm not sure, what his career really looks like, because it's definitely a step down. I mean, this is a huge step up for Chris, but considering the streak he's on, how fun of fights he's been having, it does make somewhat of sense to give him to Moicano and, see what he can do. So it's definitely a test for Duncan and a point in Moicano's career where if he can't get past Duncan here, we don't know, what he's going to be doing, because he's got the Portuguese YouTube channel that's popping off. He's got his own gym now.
Streams.
He's finding ways to make money outside of the UFC.
Does he still do that podcast with Maddie? Do they still do that?
I think he's going to do it after this fight, but at the beginning of the year when he was supposed to fight Ortega in March, he was like, I'm not going to do the podcast until after my fight, because he wanted to really dial in. But these guys are training partners, or not really training partners, but they go to the same gym. And I'm sure they've trained together before. Different teams, kind of, different guys that corner them.
Yeah.
So there's familiarity there, which could be an interesting thing to look at during this fight. What do you think, BP? Are we thinking Moicano can gatekeep here against a guy that has shown some flaws in the UFC, or are we thinking Duncan gets past him again?
Yeah, this is a really fun fight. And I love the way AT&T does it, where it's a huge gym and they allow their fighters to fight like this. Like Chris Duncan said when he first came to AT&T, Moicano smashed him on the ground. He learned a lot from Moicano, and they were just cutting weight this week together. But yeah, they have different coaches, different people that corner them. Some people go with Severa, some people go with Pumpa. You bring your own coaches in. It's a nice melting pot there at AT&T. And I think Duncan, since he's been at AT&T, has gotten so much better. His only really hiccup was the Manuel Torres fight. This is a dude who I thought was chinny, got knocked out by Slavakos. They got absolutely rocked by Charlie Campbell until Miracle knocked him out. This is a dude that was a Scottish fucking brawler and now has rounded out his game well and has some really nice chokes. Moicano's chin scares me. Moicano gets hurt a lot. His chin isn't the best. His striking, he's willing to dance with you. He's willing to go in there, go to the fire to strike with you. He's got a big heart. He's tough, but his chin's a little weak. But he's really heavy on the ground. He's heavy on top. And I think Moicano is going back to when they trained before and says, hey, listen, I held this guy down and I can do it again. You know, Moicano is a bigger dude for 55. I know Chris Duncan's huge, but I can't believe Moicano made 45 at one point, which is insane to me. But I agree with the narrative that he seems to be kind of checked out. He's making money elsewhere. He's got the Bitcoin stuff. He's got a great personality. You know, he's 36 too. I don't know if he's hungry as he once was. And watching the interviews with Chris Duncan this week, this dude seems hungry. He seems like he wants it. In the Roundbecki fight, he's shown incredible heart. You know, he landed 92 strikes on Roundbecki, who wears it like a motherfucker, but he got hit 115 times, got hurt, but showed a decent chin. And I really think it's going to come down to, could Chris Duncan land a shot and hurt Moicano, or Moicano get the takedown and lay on top of him? Duncan's obviously working on his ground game, but is that enough to do a guy like Moicano, who again, super heavy on top and has some pretty decent submissions? I'm going to go Duncan though. I'm not super confident. I wish I was. I really watched tape on both these guys back and forth. I've had different picks. I think Moicano can sub him. I think Duncan can knock him out. I think those are your plays here. I think it could be an absolute war too that can go 5 rounds and be very, very fun. Both guys giving them their all. But I like Chris Duncan. I like Chris Duncan in the spot, -180. Scares me a little bit because I am on the fence, unfortunately. I'm being a little bit bitch. I'm not picking a side, but I am picking a side ever so slightly in Chris Duncan.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think Moicano's the betting side if you're going to bet a money line here, because I think he's the better fighter overall, you know, more skilled fighter.
Yeah.
I think he's better defensively as well. Duncan's defense seems ghost.
He has no striking. He has no striking defense whatsoever.
He's kind of slow, and
yeah,
you know, I think his grappling defense is getting better.
Yeah,
after that rear naked choke loss to Manuel Torres, but apparently he also had like an injury going into that one. But you know, I just think Duncan is gonna outlast him. You know, I feel like he's just gonna want it a little bit more as the fight goes on. And I think the younger guy here with a career trajectory probably wins. You like, my pick is Duncan, but I'm not going to bet him in this spot as a favorite against Moicano, who's very live to finish Duncan early on in this fight. Could even, you know, just establish positional dominance and be like, dude, if I get you down, you're fucked. And then in that small cage, he doesn't have to, you know, chase around to find him. So, you know, I think Moicano's the side betting wise, but it's a 5-rounder, and a lot of shit can happen. Duncan's an absolute stud when it comes to just gritting down and winning a firefight or winning a battle of wills. So, and he's got some weird weapons, man. Sneaky kicks, sneaky elbows, you know, step-in elbows he was hitting Rombechki with were insane.
It doesn't look clean, but it's clearly effective, and it's fucking got some power to it, you know?
Yeah, it seems like he's like super dialed in too. Like, you can see the improvements in the way that he fights recently. Against Vucenic, he hit him with that body kick right hand, dropped him early.
And this is a dude that survived a round with fucking a heavy round with Terrence McKinney too. He survived that onslaught and then got to finish in the first round.
Yeah, he's sneaky, man. Sneaky guy. So I'm going to take Duncan for the pick. I already took him for the pick, but
yeah,
betting side, I'd probably take Moicano plus 155.
It's not a bad bet.
Maybe you could play Duncan live too. I mean,
and Moicano by subs plus 350, which is a little surprising to me. I think, you know, him by decision is plus 800, which is even more surprising because I think Moicano has been 5 rounds on short notice with RDA. Yeah, he got whooped. Yeah, he got dropped, but he was 5 rounds hard there. 5 rounds hard on short notice. Like, this dude can probably go 5 rounds. Although I will say, and this is just my bird's eye, I saw the pictures of him, in the kit, the promo videos. He doesn't look as lean as he has in the past. Moicano, that is. So I don't know if he's ready for 5 rounds or not. I think Duncan should be a fucking fight.
Dude, I had the fight to knock over the distance in that RDA fight.
Really? Oh, you were so close.
I was so pissed watching it.
So close.
After round 4, RDA was felt bad.
He felt bad for him. He definitely pulled back for sure.
Yeah. And then Moicano started to hit him with some shots, and RDA was like, "Dude, I was taking it easy.
Bro, what are you doing? Fuck you. I'm coming back now." Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the thing though too. It's like Duncan's a fucking warrior, but also Moicano also is as well. Like, he's not gonna quit by any means. But
if Moicano had a chin, he'd be a top 5 fighter. His chin fails him a lot. Like, the dude's got heart for days. He wants to fight. The guy's got heart. He's a true fighter. It's just physically, unfortunately, his chin, look at the Jalen Turner. Like, Jalen Turner thought he had a walk-off fucking KO. Yeah. It was bad. And then Moicano gets up and zombie walks and finishes him later in the fight. It's crazy. Like, the dude's got tremendous heart.
Yeah. Gonna be a good one.
Gonna be fun.
All right. Before we get into the segments, I thought it would be fun if we ripped a couple of Hummel Fight exclusive MMA packs. If you guys aren't familiar, this on collectibles.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. Collectibles.com. $60 for a pack, and you're going to get one random card. So you can get a $1,500 card, $1,450. This is a signed Sean O'Malley. That's a Hamzat one. You got an Islam Topuria. You're going to get a random card. So we're going to rip 2 packs here. And hopefully we get something big.
Okay, let me ask you a question because this is new to me. Is that a card you just get digitally, or is that something that you get sent to you?
It's a physical card.
Okay.
But you can keep it in your digital vault
wallet. Okay.
Or you can get it shipped to your house if you want it physically.
All right.
Let's rip her. Let's rip her. I really hope we get something big here. That'd be fun.
If we get Tommy gun, dude.
No. Imagine we get a Tommy gun. I don't even think they have cards for him.
Probably not, but they need to.
Drum roll, please.
Anticipation.
Cody Garbrandt. $72. That's pretty good.
Cody Garbrandt. What do you say, Coach?
Ship that to you, BP.
Hey, my Ohio guy.
That's pretty nice.
Not
PSA
bad.
10. 2021 PSA 10. Cody Garbrandt. Signatures. Green Prism. That's a pretty solid card.
So you essentially just made $12 right there? Because that's worth 72. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I could sell it and make $12 profit. Or, as Harry Buttle says, I could use it as toilet paper.
Ah, come on, dude. That's in Ohio. You just came off a W, bro.
I wanted to. Terrible. Mr. Puke. Mr. Puke.
You guys are hating on codes, man. You guys just not watch him get that dub.
That's a decent pull. Let's rip another one. Let's rip another one. I want a little something better though. I want somebody that I actually like. Not a big Cody guy.
There you go.
Give me a Topuria. Give me a Josh Hokett. How about that?
That'd be nice.
Give me a Cedriquez Dumas prison card. Kyler fucking Phillips. Fuck, dude.
That stinks. That's what, $43?
Well, yeah, 43. So,
man.
I mean, we could sell it back and rip another one. What do you think?
Yeah, get rid of
Kyler Phillips, bro.
Get him out of here. Sorry, Kyler, but I mean,
let's buy another one.
We got to do what we got to do. We don't want to end this, before our segments with fucking Kyler Phillips. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. We'll rip one more here. We'll rip one more. And use my wallet. There we go. We'll rip one more. And then we'll hop into the segments. We can't end it on Kyler Phillips, bro.
Can't.
Kyler Phillips.
Can't.
Here we go. Bring me something good. Bring me something good.
1-of-1 Tommy Gunn. Let's go.
Steve
another
yeah,
Ohio guy.
no image.
Double Ohio.
That's not bad.
No.
I mean, I would
Stipe,
love
one of the
to
greatest
see,
heavyweights of
there
all
we go.
time.
Stipe, 2017 tops UFC Chrome. Stipe Miocic green refractor PSA 10, and that's a nice profit there.
There
Yeah.
you go. Two
This
Ohio
was
guys right
Two
there.
out of three. 2 out of 3. Solid polls. Solid polls. Let's go. Let's
You
go.
with your Cincinnati guy right here? We pull 2 Ohio guys.
Here we go.
I love it. I love it.
Boys, if you want to rip some cards, collectibles.com. You go to the repacks on MMA, rip some cards. It's actually very, very fun. And I might actually just get that Cody Garbrandt sent to me, and I might have to give it to you. I'd have to give it to you, VP.
Hey, that's my Ohio guy. If you pulled a Rich Franklin, though, I would have purchased it myself. That's the true Ohio guy, the Ohio OG.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You know who Rich Franklin is? Oh, former UFC champion? Yeah, back in the day. From Cincinnati. Taught at my high school. He was the one. Anderson took the title from him when Anderson went on his run.
Okay.
He fucking got the only pay-per-view that's ever been in Cincinnati. Rich Franklin, Anderson Silva, UFC 77.
You know what my wife said to me the other day?
What's that?
I really want Skyline chili.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Have you ever had it?
I don't think so.
Come on down, babe. I mean, I'll send you a crate. It's not the same, though. Getting out of a can or getting it frozen is not the same. You got to come down. You got to enjoy it in the store.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. My favorite food in the entire world.
Definitely. All right, BP, empty the clip. What are we doing here?
I think the chat knows. I can't go Tommy Gunn. Everyone knows I can't. I'm not a schmuck. I'm going Tommy Gunn. But I am going to go my girl, Vina Jandiroba. How do you bet against a haircut like that? How do you bet against a girl who's going to take you down and smother you for 3 rounds over a baby shark who should be 1-5 in her last 6? You know what I mean? Give me Jandiroba. I like it. She's going to smother Ricci. Empty the clip. We're going back to even 500. I gave a dud last week. Not this week. Jandiroba does it big, and your boy knows chicks. Let go.
Well, considering I faded your empty the clip last week,
Yeah.
You're
fading again this week.
Might have to do it again.
Of course, I mean, that's fine. That's acceptable. You gotta until you lose, you gotta fade it.
Baby shark, baby shark.
Does she still come out to that? I hope not.
Probably not.
God, my kid was obsessed with that. Fucking, that sucked.
All right. Well, now I'm 3-6 after the 5-week losing streak. We got to get back on.
Curious who you're gonna pick. You haven't been complimentary about a lot of people on this card.
Yeah.
Very curious who you're gonna pick.
There was one guy that I was.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Jose Delano.
I can't fade you on that because I'm with them too. But
Minus 350. I mean, it's kind of a bitch move. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm looking at this card. I mean, I don't want to give you somebody I'm
no, a bitch move would have taken Yakyayev. That would have been the bitch move. This is fine. This is fine.
That would have been a real bitch move.
Yeah.
As long as he don't got no debut jitters, and as long as Ruchala is not some absolute fucking world beater that we don't know yet, I think Delano gets it done. So empty the clip. Empty the fucking clip. Delano. All right, now we'll go to the 3-punch parlay this week. We're going to get 1 leg from BP, 1 leg from me, and 1 leg for the man that I'm going head-to-head with on the 3-punch combo contest. So he gave us a leg. And I think you're going to like it, BP. All right? I think you're going to like it.
I know. Hold on. Giovanni doesn't like me, bro. He said, stop talking about these topics. That fat guy at the bottom sucks. What the fuck is this trash? I'm sorry.
Very muddled.
Oh, the Giovanni. Fuck out of here, Giovanni. God damn, dude. Giovanni does not like me, bro. And then the 3P Luna Pixie, don't they put cinnamon in chili? Yeah, they put cinnamon. Guess what, bro? They put chocolate in it too, bro.
What?
Yeah, they put chocolate in it. Chocolate instead. I don't know the exact recipe, but Cincinnati chili, it's not really a red chili. It's more of a darker bolognese, a sweeter chili. You can't really taste the chocolate. You can taste the cinnamon a little bit, though.
All right, well, BP's leg, he's going with Lando.
Lando Venata, groovy, baby. Groovy Lando. I forgot who I gave out for this, actually.
Let's get
Lando.
Groovy. Let's get fucking groovy. I am going to go with Alessandro Costa.
Nice.
Minus 400. And the only reason I did that is because MMA Bout Stocks, the man I'm going head to head with this week on the contest, gave us an underdog.
They all do.
Yeah, I mean, they just love throwing a fucking underdog in our 3-punch parlay and screwing us. You know what he chooses this week?
Who do you go?
Esteban.
Hey, I like that pick. I like that. Because if he wins, well, see, I got to root for my guy, but then if he wins, I don't get a haircut. You know what I mean? So that you put me in a tough spot, Hayden. I want to root for my guy. I want you to beat him, but just not in that fight. And then if he gets it, then we get to fucking hit the parlay.
Yeah, well, I mean,
tough spot you put me in.
May the best man win. That's a
tough spot.
315 3-leg parlay. Esteban, Costa, and Lando to get it done.
Plus 315, I like that. I'll take that all day.
If we hit that, we're in the profit for the year. We're currently down 2.78 units.
There's some sharp plays there. Some sharp plays.
Week. All right, sicko parlay for BP.
Let's get sicko.
10-1 odds or higher. We're gonna BP's going with Costa by KO.
Let go.
Plus 200. Leg number 2, Pat by KO.
That has me nervous, but let's go.
And leg number 3, Esteban moneyline.
Esteban. Yeah, got plus my 17-15 right there. I literally, again, I'm off work, so I had a lot of time on my hands, which is actually for me the worst because I overthink everything. I originally had a 6-leg. It was like 27-28 sicko parlay. I trimmed it. I can't give it a 6-legger. What am I, a fucking idiot? So I trimmed it down to that. I like that 1750. Those all could hit. Right? Those aren't all out of the realm of possibility. Yeah. We might be cashing again.
Yeah. If you cash that, you'll be up big on the sicko parlays on the year. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna go 3-leg decisions again. You're
three-peating it.
3 weeks in a row. 3 legs, 3 decisions.
Brother, okay.
Us versus the judges. First week,
brother.
We got it past them. First week, we got it past them. We hit it. Last week, we got screwed on the judges in the Yanez fight, and we were dead on arrival. So the judges in Vegas, let's behave. All right. Like number 1, Lakoyev decision.
Okay.
Plus 260. I don't think he's going to knock out Trey Shankar.
You better hope that peanut head survives.
I mean, he's pissed off. You think he's going to go in there and get KO'd? I don't think so.
I mean, Cody Brunner's knocked him out. I'm not going to dog on you.
He's not. That was when he was undisciplined. All right.
Okay, you're right. He's locked in. He's locked in. Yeah, you're right.
He's going to lose, but
okay, right. But he's not going to get finished. Or yeah.
He's going to be disciplined in the fight as well. He's not going to, walk onto a right hand or anything. So Bakoyev decision plus 260. Leg number 2, Delano by decision.
Wow. Okay.
Plus 138. Delano is not the heaviest hitter.
Yeah.
He's going to chip away at him. I think Moicano is definitely good enough to make it to decision, but I think Delano gets his hand raised at plus 138. And leg number 3 to cash us in. Baby Shark.
Oh, you fucked up there, bro. You fucked up there, man. 1982 is a nice number, but you done fucked up with Baby Shark.
Plus 1982 3-leg decision parlay. Asamat Bakoyev, Jose Delano, and Tabitha Baby Shark Ricci. Plus 143. I like it. I think those 3 fights.
I hate everything but Delano.
Yeah.
I hope you win. I root for my guy to win money, but I hate it.
Yeah, right. I hope you win. But I don't like any of your picks.
I do. Nothing's against. Well, yeah, you are against. No, I take that back. Then I don't hope you win because you're against me with the Ricci. I'm gonna go. Am I empty the clip?
It's like, dude. I was like, okay, I have a bet on this fighter, and then you have a bet on that fighter, and you're like, oh, I hope you win. Yeah, right, dude.
If you weren't against me, right, I would root for you. But I am gonna put significant money on Janjaroba. She's man to the clip, so I can't root for you. And I hope you fucking lose. I hope you crash and burn.
And that's fair. That's part of
fair.
Part of the game.
Part of the game.
Part of the fucking game. All right, boys. Make sure you get your picks in on 3punchconvo.com so you can get a chance to win that $1,000 if you get them all correct. There's a link down in the description below. Follow them on IG as well to stay up to date with everything. And very easy to get your picks in here on 3 Punch Combo. which I already did.
Yeah, I did it.
Got him locked in, except
Kakamox is going. Oh, you got no hope, bro. You done lost. 500, goodbye.
With hope. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay. Dakota Hope's getting it done. All right, boys. Appreciate y'all.
I got a departing shout. Next week, boys, Santino DeFranco, who is the head coach at Fight Ready, he sent me his book. It's not out yet, bro. It's not even out yet. Look, an advanced reader copy. Fight Ready book about his way of training. It's an MMA coach's guide to losing weight, getting strong, and kicking ass. Santino DeFranco is the head coach down there in Arizona with Henry Cejudo, all those boys in there, Tracy Cortez, whatnot. Good dude. Reached out to me on Instagram. Was going to be on this week, but the scheduling didn't work out. So he's going to pop on next week for the co-main and main event. We're going to plug his book. We're going to ask him a few questions. Seems like a great dude. I'm going to ask him all questions. He was on Tough Enough season 9 with Junie Browning's brother, which that's a deep cut. I got to ask about that. That was USA versus Team UK. But seems like a great dude. So Santino DeFranco, go get the book Fight Ready when it's available. I've already started reading it. I'll be done with it next week. And he's gonna be on the show. And he has his own YouTube channel as well. He breaks down fights. Obviously, high level coach. So I can't wait for him to be on chopping up with me. Hey, Jive.
Shout out to him. Can't wait to have him.
DeFranco.
And Striker JME, do they actually pay out the 1,000? They actually do.
They actually do.
They already
Gilly MMA Silly Gilly. What is it? Silly Gilly Goose. I think I watched their show. There's 3 of them. I'm not sure which one made the pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, you pay out no taxes right there in your memo. But we do that fucking Italian picture. It's crazy, dude. My mouth is fucking freaking me out.
All right, boys. Good luck this weekend. We'll see you next week, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, to break down the numbered card for Miami. Till next time, BigJive MMA Show. That's BP, Big Gun. I'm Hey Jive.
That go.